time is now.
I love playing under the lights at St James's Park. What an atmosphere, what an environment to play in. With the energy that the crowd bring us, it's incredible. Under lights, evening game, I think it's always going to be electric.
Everyone to NUFC Talk TV. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NUFC Talk TV. Don't forget to smash the like button. We are tonight on a wonderful night full of football, Monday Night Football between two of England's most passionate teams, most passionate fans. Newcastle United set to take on Liverpool amidst everything going on with the Isak Saga. The Geordies do not need anything to get them going, as we know, but just to amplify things, Newcastle United's and PIF's chairman, Yasser Al-Rumayyan, is in the building tonight. I'm Chris, the American Mag. Gary Thomas alongside with me here on this broadcast of Newcastle United Liverpool for the second week of the Premier League. It's going to be an unbelievable game, I think. And the atmosphere is going to be, the stadium is going to be roaring. Geordies are going to be shouting left and right. Hopefully no red cards, but I don't guarantee anything past this game tonight. Is going to be massive, massive, massive. We got the lineups. We got everything going already. We got everything ready for you. Smash the like button right now. Don't forget to do that. Hit the like button. Jump out of the chat. Smash the like button. And then come back into the chat and have your say. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell for notifications. That way you get notified every time we put up a new video, new live show, whatever. Also, you can super chat on hit the dollar sign on the bottom right hand side of your screen. Hit the dollar sign. You can super chat, highlight your comment, and run the show, as I call it. Oh, become a member. You can also do that and enjoy exclusive content. You can do that as well as gift memberships away if you are a member already. Welcome, Gary. How you doing, mate? All good?
Oh, I'm full of beans, man. I've been looking forward to this game all day. Well, like I said, that introduction, it's put hairs up on the back of my neck. It's like, come on. If you need a team talk, I think they should just play that in the tunnel as they're walking out.
That is
fantastic.
Man. Yeah, I agree with you. We got the lineups. We're going to get into that. We're going to discuss some news, especially that came from today, about a striker that we have put a bid in for. It has been rejected. We're going to talk about that. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Smash the like button. Come on, help the channel. There's a lot of watch-alongs right now, so the more you hit the like button, the better for us. So please do that. It is an important game. Everybody's watching, not only England, Europe, the world is watching this game tonight. I would say, based on the ingredients, the most important game of the weekend. We watched Man City, Tottenham. That was good, but Tottenham won that one. It wasn't really fun to watch, but they got a win away. That was good. But this has to be the most important match of the second week of the Premier League. So please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Shamrock Balls, there says Ireland. There you go, mate. Smash the like button. All of you out there.
Shamrock.
And let's get started. So
I like Nissa's comment. Just going to put this one on. I think we can win this if we can keep 11 on the pitch.
And that's exactly.
That's how it's going to be.
And that's going to be tough on both teams, I think. The tension is going to be in the air. Any minor thing can make things erupt. And that is a problem and a good thing to have. It depends on how you look at it. But certainly both managers do not want to finish the game with 10 men on the pitch. Certainly that's not part of the game plan. So that wouldn't be good for either team at this point in time, I don't think. Liverpool is missing the main guy in midfield, McAllister, due to pregnancy, his wife giving birth, etc. So that could be something that we take advantage of.
It could work against us, though, mate.
Why is that?
Well, if you think about it, Eddie Howe will have set up tactics all week to include McAllister. So, when you set up a team, you virtually know the midfield, how the midfield works. So obviously with Curtis Jones coming in now for his replacement, he plays slightly different. He'll work the left-hand channel alongside Cody Gakpo, where we all know that Gravenberch will obviously sit in deep. We all know that McAllister likes to go right of centre to sit in behind Salah and pick up those loose balls in the 10. So, like I said, it can be great for us because obviously two different style of players, but it could also hinder us because, like I say, all week we've been working on McAllister, not Jones. And I wonder whether that's the reasons why they've released it so late in the day. So Eddie Howe actually can't change anything on the training field. It was, like I said, I only saw it. Like I say, I've been driving back from the northeast today, so it could be a massive disadvantage for us. But like I say, I think it's won or lost in the midfield. And when you look at this midfield now, I think we've got a really strong midfield that could batter these boys today.
Betsy's got a good point there. If you are part of the prediction tournament, don't forget, make sure to put in your prediction. If you're in the group chat, put in your prediction. It doesn't matter. We don't have to watch it. We don't have to respond to it because we can tell what time you put that message in. And also the other way, because there's only two ways to do it. Message Mighty Win. Email him to his email, tmw@nufc.tv, tmw@nufctalk.tv, and you'll be able to tell the time there. So do that one as soon as possible. We're going to close the chat over there pretty soon, and you won't be able to put in your predictions. So make sure if you haven't done that already, do it immediately. And if you see somebody in the chat that's participating, if they want to put it in the chat, make sure that you copy that and put it onto the group chat. But make sure we have a receipt to everybody so it's a fair game for everyone out there. Smash the like button, though. Come on now. 55 likes only. 200 people already. Smash the like button. Come on. Don't waste any time. Help the channel out. Let's discuss Jorgen Strand Larsen. There was a bid for him to Wolves, and they have rejected it as soon as he got their £50 million fixed. No add-ons or anything. Straight £50 million, all catch in hand. It was rejected immediately. There's been talks and conversations with the Wolves. According to reports, positive talks. I don't know what that means if the offer gets rejected. So what do you make of this whole situation? We continue to look for a striker, but it's very difficult with a week left, basically, to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, we've just said in the chat. I mean, on loan all season at Wolves. There was an agreement, I believe, in the loan contract that Wolves had the option to buy. They had first choice, and they picked him up. I believe it was 23 million. Now, obviously, he's only just signed a contract at Wolves. So Wolves are in a situation now where if they lose a striker, again, they've struggled over the last couple of weeks in performance, not really bursting the back of a net at all, even with Strand Larsen in the side. But to be fair, like I said, players are human. And when you get this opportunity to go and move towards a bigger club than Wolves, then, it does show that sometimes players' form does dip. We've seen it with Anthony Gordon for us when we put him up for sale to Liverpool. And it's taken him some time to get back, especially his confidence. So again, this can happen. And what happens for me now is a case of the £50 million bid has been rejected. They have had a full season to have a look at this lad in the Premier League while he was at Wolves. There's obviously certain things that they've enjoyed from him. He's a different style of striker, different to even Wilson. So if you're looking at a Wilson replacement, this lad's good in the air. He's good. He's a quite an old-fashioned centre forward. He knows where the channels to run into. His only problem is he hasn't got the pace to beat players. So he relies very much on delivery and service. And if I'm honest with you, that is our problem. If we're going looking for the Chris Wood replacements, and that's how I look at it, Chris Wood and Callum Wilson's type of striker have to have delivery into the box for them to snip any chance. They ain't the type of players that like Isak, where he'll come and get involved in the play, give and goes because he's got the pace to get behind. This lad will need service deliveries into the box.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Eddie is looking at a different style of striker, and £50 million. It's a snip really for a young lad of his age. Is he at the peak? Has he got more to give? Well, again, only time will tell. And you've got Eddie's got to say, if this is the lad that I want, then how much are you willing to go and pay? Because you ain't got long left, son.
Yeah, no, I mean, at some point you're gonna have to get it done, and as we were saying it before the show started, I was telling it's in my opinion that you're gonna complain that's 50 to 60 million for an older 29-year-old established striker, but you're also gonna complain to pay 50 to 60 million for a young, with future ahead, sort of not established really, but he's shown some things type striker in the Premier League. You can't have it both. Which one do you want? Your poison is there to pick. Now, I do agree that we could go for Sorloth from Atletico Madrid. That could be probably cheaper. Don't know, but maybe try that out. At this point in time, though, Newcastle has to move fast. A week is not a long time, and we've been here before where we just wait and nothing happens. We need to get at least a backup to Isak. At least a backup to Isak. He can play. Meanwhile, Isak gets over his tantrum and gets back in playing time. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there is one man in the building, Yasser Al Rumayyan from Saudi Arabia. I think landing in today, literally. I don't know if you can make it from Saudi Arabia to England. And how long would it be? I think probably a long time. I don't know. Certainly from America. But the report was that he is just flying in at the time. Now he's obviously he's probably in St. James's Park already, but he made it happen. He made it to Newcastle, and there's a lot of speculation whether he's going to have a conversation with Isak as soon as possible to sort this out. But every reporter related to Newcastle is saying that PIF is handling this situation, and they have said whether he's happy or not, it doesn't really matter. He's going to play or not play, but he's going to be a Newcastle United employee after this transfer window closes. But so we still got to get a replacement.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said. I'm so glad this lad's in. I mean, I've just read in the post there that his last game was against Notts Forest. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure he was at the Everton game because obviously they had the meeting after the game, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, true.
So I'm not sure how true that is. But at the end of the day, I'm glad he's here because, again, you talk about that support and everything else and motivation. And when the lad has travelled, I think it's about 4.5 hours, and, these private jets today, it's like home from home for these guys. So for me, it's a case of if he can sit down with Isak tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever he decides to go back, and nail this out and get something sorted and maybe a discussion regarding a contract and things like that. Sell the future, sell the this goal that he's got, this vision that he's got. Because unfortunately, it seems very much like doesn't matter who tries to sell something in our backroom staff at the minute, they're all struggling. And I mean, this goes on again regarding a striker because for me, everybody knows the situation that Newcastle's in now, and it doesn't matter where you go, whether you disappeared into Europe and have a look at a player. Every player that you're going to take a striker off, unless he's been made available, the likes of Sorloth or somebody like that, you're going to pay over the odds. Now, I've just seen somebody in the chat say that Wolves would look at £70 million to get the deal done. Well, of course they would. You're paying well over the odds there for this lad who, again, he's had a half-decent season, 14 goals in a fairly average to poor Wolves side. So, listen, for me, it's a case of you've got to stop messing around now. We've got to that point now where we are desperate to get a striker in.
Yeah,
we can't afford to go silly money, though, because if you're going to go silly money, you might as well go silly money at a name in Europe. Because, like I say, if you throw in something like £70 million at a player, there's lots of talents in Europe that will come for that type of money. But the clock's ticking. The window's getting shorter and shorter. So whoever you get a player from also have to replace. So again, as the days tick on, what happens then is the price gets higher and higher because it's more awkward for them to go and get a striker to replace whoever's coming our way. So things have to move, and they have to move pretty sharp.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And it's getting serious tonight, boys. Joe Linton is ready for war, ready for battle. J7, everyone out there, all the players, J7 is ready. Toon Army is ready. Coming in is 007, Agent 007 coming in there. Also the gaffer, all smiles from Eddie
Where's
Howe.
the shades? Where's the shades?
The shades. Come on, you got to continue the shade thing. Now, another question will Jacob Ramsey get some minutes tonight? Maybe so. I do believe that he might get some minutes. I think he could get some minutes, but
depends on how the game's going, mate, doesn't it? If we are 1-0 down or something with another 25 to go, I'm sure he'll take a midfielder off. And somebody who's more defence minded, J7 say, or again, talking about cards, it's very likely that J7 will be sitting on a yellow card. So there's opportunities for this lad, and I can't wait to have a look at him. I really can't.
No, exactly. I do want to see what he can do on the pitch. Needed Chow tonight. We're going to talk about the lineups in just 1 second. I agree with you, Animal Lecter. Stay tuned right there. Vendetta as well. Nice to see you there. There we go. The players coming in. Joe Linton. There you go.
Where's
no
his
nonsense.
boot bag, man? Look at
J7,
that. No boot bag,
nonsense.
nothing. Just
everything is in there. Everything is in there. Joe Linton's in the house. And what is this here? Jordan Cronin. Oh yeah, he did a soundbite from Bruno Guimaraes, who says, "For me, representing Newcastle United and our supporters makes me as proud as it did on my first day here. It's always been an honor to play for you because you have been so good to me, but also my father, my family. Both of my children are Geordies, and it's a privilege to be a captain of this club wear the black and white shirt." This was just before tonight's game against Liverpool. So players are having their say, and players are speaking without speaking. He's not talking about Isak. He's not getting involved in that. However, the emphasis on being proud to play here, my kids are Geordies, and all of that, it's a privilege to play here, etc. It almost feels to me, I may be overreacting, like a message, like a hidden message, if you will. Do you agree? I mean, he did come out with a story after the Isak statement with a picture of him.
That's what I said. I mean, as daft as it looks, it's like a case of, it's a hidden message behind the scenes, isn't it? When you literally, as the captain of the club, with your arms folded, looking quite stern, with the badge behind you, wearing the colours, you don't have to say anything in the chat. It literally is. It's that picture spoke 100+ words, exactly. And it's a case of I've criticised Bruno in the past because he tries to do too much as a captain, but when I start to see the way he pulls the rest of the team, around him, because of his camaraderie, because of his want to win something and achieve with this club, I have to hold my hand up and say, you know what, maybe I was wrong, because again, his fault is trying to do too much, and he should lay the burden on the rest of the team at times, or at least give them a kick up the backside as captains do. But he leads by example, and that's what I want to see from the other 10 around him. Is everybody put a shift in. We saw it against Aston Villa. It was an amazing game, apart from the end product. So it's that final third for me today. And, we're talking about Szoboszlai being in a different position. Has Harvey Barnes got the making to do something on that left wing to try and take Szoboszlai on? Maybe bring him onto his weaker foot, on Harvey Barnes' his stronger foot. Again, will we see the likes of Anthony Gordon do the diagonal centre to left to try and over-dominate and bring Konate and Van Dijk across, which should allow Alanga to get in at the back post again, running on the diagonals. But what we must do, and again, which is what I hope to see, and it was quite evident at Villa, even though we didn't work it to our advantage, was the fact that Bruno Guimaraes being in that 10, advanced 8 in a 10, with J7 and Tonali just sitting in the hole, blocking any traffic coming their way that Aston Villa pushed towards them. So, again, not wanting or wishing Gilmares to be like box to box for 90 minutes. We know he can do it, but he's got no recovery pace. So let him go and play in the hole, make him become a nuisance, because what that will do then is occupy Gravenberch. And if we can occupy Gravenberch, hopefully then the likes of Gordon and, Gordon's pace and Elanga's pace can actually keep these guys pegged back, because as we all know, Liverpool like to take control of a game. They like to push on, and they like to play in your half. And I'm hoping we do a Mo Salah and keep Elanga just floating on that touchline, on the halfway line, the same as Liverpool do with Salah. And hopefully just the ball over the top could unlock some doors today.
Everybody's getting into the game now. Even Jamie Rubin says, see you there, into them. Another owner of Newcastle United in the building. Everybody seems to be the time and day where everybody is united for,
I love
again,
that picture as
Newcastle
well.
United.
We are united. And again, that's another secret.
Yeah,
secret message to Isak there. Look, we are united.
Exactly.
Super.
I agree with that indeed. Yes. We got some comments coming up. We're going to get into your comments pretty soon. Stay tuned. Hit the like button. Support the channel. Again, you can become a member as well. Super chat, whatever it may be to support the channel. Please do that if you can. If not, smash the like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. Hit the like button.
Jim Plunkett, I love that one. Tonali as well. Bro has Wolves End DNA. I mean, again, I'm absolutely gobsmacked the amount of grass this lad covers.
Oh, yeah. We're going to need him tonight.
He's on the park.
Certain.
Yeah, we are. But again, it's that recovery pace. It's what he gives you on all diagonals and all corners of the park. And for me, he's worth 2 shirts, never mind the one.
Yeah, I agree. And then you see the players walking into the building there at Tonali. And other players as well. Is that Tino Livramento coming in? Yeah, that might be Tino Livramento. There it is.
Big Tino.
Let's go with some comments here that we've been highlighting throughout the show already. Aaron King says, Isak will be integrated because at the end of the day, if he doesn't, he won't get paid. That's the reality. We aren't selling him now because we will need 2 strikers. We need to trust Eddie. Tony T says, I am surprised our targets seemed all to be in the Premier League with teams seemingly having an agenda against us. Well, it's interesting because Demon shared a picture on his social media one time that I thought was very spot on. Because City got Trafford. Then you got Man United got Ekitiki. And then Liverpool got Ekitiki. Man United got Sesko. And then there was another one. Oh, Joao Pedro went to Chelsea. Well, Liam Delap was somebody. Forget Joao Pedro, but Liam Delap was somebody that we thought could be.
We were interested in.
Yeah, we were interested. We weren't offering for him, but we were interested. But it seems like a lot of those players that other teams got, they're not even really their question, or they're not even starters for their particular teams. Especially Trafford. They got Trafford, but they're about to get Donnarumma. You can say the same about Ekitiki because they really want Isak. Isak comes, he'll start over Ekitiki, and then, it almost always feels like they just want to take Newcastle's targets. And I'm never for a conspiracy theorist, but I don't know.
I think if you have to ask yourself a question now. If you were Delap, obviously he went to Chelsea before they went in for Joe Pedro. If you were Delap now, would you be kicking yourself thinking that you've missed an opportunity? The lad's getting very few minutes now at Chelsea. Yes, they are looking at 4 competitions across the board, and he's going to get game time, but he would have had an opportunity to have a lot more game time at the start of this season. Again, probably unbeknown to a lot of people, because even the likes of us who support the club didn't really know what was going on behind the scenes, because even in the earlier days of the window opening, when we were going in for the likes of Sesko, Ekitike, we were all assuming that we were playing 2 up top. And it was, arms are raised, shoulders high, and everybody was pumped up for a new season. what a change that's been, because it has been very difficult over these last few weeks to see the rejections for the players that we are bidding for, then going on to different clubs. Now, say it for what it is. We aren't quite level at the levels of the clubs that these players have gone to. That's absolutely fine.
No, exactly.
We have to get back-to-back Champions League consistently. We've got to be, in the top 4 or 5 before we can start competing with the likes of the Chelseas, the Liverpools, the Cities and stuff like that. But again, you look at Man City, it's not a bed of roses at the minute at City. Things obviously need to change. Things are changing all around us. And again, this Liverpool side, as good as it is, and I've got them tipped again for winning the league. But as you can see, as soon as you start taking away some of the big names, is it still a strong squad? I like Gagpo, I like Salah. I haven't seen a lot of Ekitike, and out of the lads that we went for, he seems to be the brighter of the others. Didn't really rate Sesko at United, the other United, I should say. I didn't really get. Mbeumo hasn't even blown me frock up this week
No.
at Manchester United, or Cunha. So again, are these literally dodge bullet? So for me, it's a case of, I can understand us inquiring. I can understand us asking how much it would be. And again, as we've seen, we've lowballed every team all season on that first initial inquiry. And that's the same with Strand Larsen and Wolves. I'm sure in their heart of hearts, they knew that Strand Larsen wouldn't come for 50 million, as he's only just signed. So it's whether they can do a deal now. 50 million down and maybe another 10 on add-ons. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's go with more comments before we get into the lineups of tonight's matchup. Steven says, just pay the price. He will score for our team, talking about Larson. Troll says, I've had a bad feeling at how he can have Gordon as a backup for Isak if he comes back. That could be an issue. Waldo, Larson is very average. No way 60 million. Troll says, I know a thing or two about Larson. He is from my country. He isn't what we need. Mercury Dime, J7 doesn't need a boot bag, just anger, skill, and the ability to kick people up the air. There you go. Up the air. Okay, never mind. That could have gone either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Waldo, Ramsey will come on for a winger if we are up in front to bolster the midfield. It could be. He's very versatile. So it'd be interesting to see what he can do. Jim Plunkett says Ruben needs to step up, to be honest. He should have cushioned Howe in all of this situation. Maybe so, yeah. I could agree. Well, I certainly agree that somebody should have been in charge speaking to the fans, or not just Eddie Howe, because as we saw last presser, he got bombarded with all kinds of questions. And was it fair? Probably not, quite honestly. Anyway, so lineups, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the lineups for both teams. Let's start with the visitors of tonight. Liverpool Football Club. The Scousers come in the building with Allison, Van Dijk, Konate, Kirkis, Wirtz, Szoboszlai, Salah, Jones, Gapco, Ekitike, and Gravenberg for Liverpool Football Club. That's gonna be. We're gonna get into your thing in just a minute. And for Newcastle United, this is the lineup. Well, let me actually go with the bench for Liverpool just to call them out. Mamardashvili, Gomez, Endo, Bradley, Chiesa, Leone, Elliott, Robertson, and Gumoa. Gumoha? My
Yeah,
goodness.
exactly.
Gumoha. Anyway, there you go. For Newcastle United, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Nick Pope. When is Ramsdale going to play? Is he ever going to play? That's a question. Kieran Trippier, Shard, Joe Linton, Tonali, Gordon, Barnes, Ilanga, Livramento, Byrne, and Bruno Guimaraes. Substitutes, Ramsdale, Hall, Butman, Chow, Osula, Murphy, Willock, Ramsey, and Lewis Miley. All right, then. So let's get into the graphics here. Where are we expecting these players to play? So, first of all, I'm not happy that we're not playing with 3 center backs. I think that would have been a good time to try that, especially when you have Malik Chiao there, and even Botman if you want to. But at least Malik Chiao that would have been a really good time to introduce him, a proper player against a proper team. But then I don't expect him to play tonight because he's a center forward, unless we absolutely get him battered and we're just gonna, or maybe to attack. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what it's again. This is the same trust, loyalty. Eddie seen against Aston Villa. He saw the effort that the lads put in. Villa Park's not an easy ground to go to, and I think what Eddie's done, he said, you know what, lads, I can't drop anybody. The team worked hard. He's loyal to a degree on that behalf, but for me, the forward at the back, it's about keeping people quiet. We know Wirtz, he's a world-class player who will sit in that hole. He will try and work the channels. Like I said, because McAllister isn't in, McAllister likes to sit in here. And what you'll probably end up having is Gravenberch sitting deep, and you'll have Wirtz go out onto the right-hand side and Curtis Jones just drop into the left-hand side with Gakpo and Ekitike running the lines up top. So it's going to be a very interesting one. We know Gravenberch, what Gravenberch brings to Liverpool. He's a solid player, but if they do decide to allow Curtis Jones to go, I think that's an area of weakness for us if we utilise it correctly. I mean, obviously, they've got Zoboslai that's playing out of position, not really seen much of as a right back. I know he's a utility player, can play in multiple positions. We saw him up front last season, and he does a job. But like I say, it's difficult doing a job. I would have liked to have seen somebody with a bit of pace against him. Somebody likes Anthony Gordon to get in him, and maybe that's going to be the option for us. Maybe there's going to be a couple of times where they switch and they try and get pace in and around the back of him, where you've got Harvey Barnes who will just come and make the angles for any cutbacks. Because, again, we know the type of shot that Harvey Barnes has got from in and around 20 yards, 25 yards. He often finds the net. But I think the interesting one for me is going to be who has got the balls, who's got the biggest kahunas. Because if Livramento needs to work Salah, we know Salah's the halfway man. He doesn't work any further back. So have we got the kahunas to go? And I think this is another reason why Eddie Howe has chose this setup. One, we know Bruno plays in the hole now. Tonali and J7 will sit the halfway line. What you're going to get, I hope, is Tino going bombing on the outside, and that will give a 2-on-1 scenario for any overlap. We know Salah doesn't like to move, but what you'll get then is the likes of Burns drop across. Shaw will be central, and you'll get Trippier coming narrow. And I'm hoping by doing this type of style, what you get then is any ball that's pinged into the channels, as we see, Becker's really good at it. Van Dijk likes the diagonals. It'll go over the top into the half space. I'm hoping that Dan Burn doesn't go silly and go tight, drops off him, and he's able to pick any aerial ball up and again deliver the aerial ball into that left-hand channel. I hope that's how they try it, because that will then change the way Liverpool play. And I often say, when you're doing well, and we saw it to an element at Villa Park where they tried to change the system, and now the sending off really spoilt the look of the game. But Unai Emery had to start thinking of different ideas, because his idea that on the day just wasn't working because of how we set up. And it was very much like this. You'd got J7 would sit, Tonali would go into the 8, Bruno goes into the 10, Trippier then went into the 6, into the defensive midfield, and you play 2 wide centre halves just behind. So again, you're playing a 4, but it's a staggered 4. So again, there's options all over the park, and this is the space for me that Newcastle really need to be good at, really need to work on, because I think sometimes Bruno has a tendency, again, as we know, he likes to play this right-hand channel, stays 2 on the right-hand side for me. I'd like to see him a little bit more central, which will allow him to get the ball off his left-hand foot and onto his favoured foot, which is right, and start hitting it, taking a chance. We've seen him do it a number of times where, he's just not been in the right position, not in the right balance. And again, it's about if we bring Gravenberch back, if we get these attackers going down, separating these two because of pace with Livramento, it will allow Gordon a little bit more time and hopefully Bruno a little bit more time and space just to try and get a shot off. There's lots of options for Newcastle here if the setup and they've got the kahunas to go ahead and do it. If we show respect too much towards Liverpool, then unfortunately, I think what you're going to end up is us literally pegged back to the 18-yard box and defending for our lives on the 18-yard box. As we always do, as we've always seen, they'll drop into the 5 at the back and just have one sitting on the halfway line. And again, it's a case of there's going to be times where the pace and the speed of the game, the lads will need to go and have 5 minutes. That'll be the formation that you'll see, the 4-5-1, which is a standard formation now for Eddie. Again, for me, lots of pace centrally and the right-hand side. Need something different on that left-hand side if we're going to really stretch Zoba's line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting tactics there. My worries about my worries about not being with 11 men at the end of this game. People are in the chat saying that they expect a yellow card for Joe Linton early on. That's going to be an issue, and especially when Joe Linton has the referees against him. Basically, I mean,
absolutely,
it's a known thing now. And as soon as he goes for somebody, he might get the yellow card, and also because the referees might want to set a tone for the game. Sometimes that backfires on referees because early enough they have to use. If you give them a yellow card and then something happens again later on, then you're forced to probably send somebody off when they really didn't. When you should have handled the game better, I guess you can say. So it's going to be difficult, but I think the lads need to keep their heads cool. This is an important game for points, and we cannot just lose it. And I'll tell you what, though, the crowd is very much in it. The crowd is in it. This is Liverpool. The first images of Liverpool's bus with the players coming out and boos all over the place. That was Arne Slot there. Hey, they got 2 buses. My goodness. There you go. A lot of boos. Arne Slot there. A lot of boos for Liverpool as they come into St. James's Park. Mo Salah there.
Yeah, they'll certainly know they're in an atmosphere tonight.
Yeah. I mean, they are in a. They are not in a. They're very much in a hostile environment. It's gonna be hostile. It is what it is. This whole thing just build up, to be like this. I don't think it's anybody's fault, but everybody that was involved that put the effort to make it like this should be held accountable. I guess you can say, which is Alexander Isak, Liverpool's agent, and quite honestly, Newcastle had nothing to do in this matter. And I understand that people won't accept that. But at the end of the day, Newcastle had nothing to do with this. Newcastle didn't tap any player up, didn't do anything, and didn't get players to refuse to play or train. That's Alexander Isak doing that. That's his agent advising him to do that, and that's certainly Liverpool playing behind the scenes to make this happen. And it looks like more than likely is going to backfire on them because they're not going to get Isak. Plain and simple. I think Newcastle's last card, if they care about it at all, quite honestly, I mean, is that Isak will be put in the reserves, and then once he's ready, he gets over it, he'll come back and play. I think that's what Newcastle is betting on, if they care at all, because I think PIF, from everything I'm reading, doesn't even care if he plays or not. But they're not going to be rolled over by Liverpool at all. Giovanni says Newcastle has nothing. I might be biased, but that's not correct. They have a hand in it also for the current situation. No, not really. if they said, well, I've criticized Paul Mitchell for not giving Isak a better contract. Anybody can agree with that. But they didn't create this drama. They didn't do any of that at all. Well, what part has Newcastle played in other than not giving him a better contract? Does that mean the player can do whatever he wants, not train, not play? Does that mean that another football club can see what's happening, and tap him up? Does it mean that the player just gets to do whatever he wants, not work, not travel with the team, go train in another country? Does it really warrant all of that? I don't think so. I think that we made a mistake in the contract situation, but it's not really about the contract, or else it would be fixed already. It's not really about the contract. So
I mean, I don't know how many times it's like we keep having to repeat it. When a player is on a 6-year contract, and again, not held to ransom by anybody. We'll do this one. Chris.
Oh yeah, Michael McIntyre, thank you for the £5, man. Appreciate that very much. Says I owe.
Cheers, buddy.
Toon win Toon. Thank you very much indeed. 3-2. All right.
Great.
Good.
The way I look at it now is the fact that yes, there was probably wrongdoings because if Amanda Staveley has made a comment, then it's like I say, it's a verbal comment. It's not in writing. There's nothing behind it. If he's taken that to heart as if it was an agreement, a gentle person's agreement, because obviously you can't say a gentleman these days without upsetting somebody. Mm-hmm. Then you get to that point where you say to yourself, I've still contracted to the club. I've still got to turn up and work. And I ain't being funny, there's going to be a lot of people hope that if Liverpool do come in with a crazy bid and he goes, I just hope in a couple of years' time that Real Madrid come, because you're going to be in the same situation. And I hope to see a lot of these people that are in the chat now, that are especially Scouts on the Will. I've seen some of all your chats. I mean, I'd like to see your fact. Well, I mean, we saw the faces, we saw the responses when Trent Alexander-Arnold went. Crikey, the lad had given his career to Liverpool, and they still wasn't happy. So, and so what? He was learning Spanish for 2 years. I mean, again, he's contracted to the club. He'd served his contract to the club. He was going on a free, and you still made Madrid pay £10 million. It's ridiculous. How hypocritical some people can be.
Well, I mean,
he's saying one word, Wissa. Again, I don't condone it.
Well, his actions. We don't condone his actions, but we didn't tap him up. We asked Brentford if we can negotiate, and they said
he's available. Yeah,
exactly.
If he's available,
so we didn't go behind the scenes. We didn't tell Wissa's agent to, hey man, tell him to not show up for training, not work, not do any of that. We didn't tell him that. He did it on his own. Fair play. He's gonna have to own up to his actions. Nobody told him to do that, and he's a grown man to say yes or no. I don't want to do that to Brentford. Blah blah blah. That's up to him, not up to Newcastle. But it was Liverpool that's created this whole situation, and with Isak, who I blame the most. But Giovanni here, it seems like he's a Newcastle fan. Says, so yes, Newcastle has had a hand in it based on your response. So by not giving him a contract, which I agree, he should have gotten a contract. But that warrants a player not doing his job. It makes no sense. How does forget not doing his job, going to the extent that Isak has gone to? I'm sorry, but it doesn't. It's not biased in my response. It doesn't at all.
But you go back to, like I say, the conversation was, when you say there's people saying that there was no tap up. Now, again, it's leaked from his agent. It hasn't come anywhere else. Thanks, Connor.
Thank you very much indeed. Says Craig Host Post. Look now. We'll take a look at it right now. Go and finish your point, Gary. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate it.
Cheers, buddy. And you go to you go into the nooks and crannies of it. The only information that's ever been leaked, even whether Newcastle knew at the end of last season, as it looks like now, there's been a discussion between the player and Eddie Howe, and trust me, that happens all the time. Players do discuss things with the manager, especially if there's something happening behind the scenes. Now, he was told by our DOF at the time that there was more critical contracts need to be sorted before his, because he's still got, listen to this, 4 years left on his current deal that nobody forced him to sign.
True,
So when
but
you
you can also argue whether that's right or wrong. You're the best player in the pitch. You might want to make sure he's secured. I could understand that, but again, it's about that. It's really about opinions. I'm sure Isak will say, yeah, the most important thing here is my contract. I'm sure, but it's nothing. It doesn't warrant the player to go on a full-on strike and disrespect the fans, club, etc. And about that, Connor, thank you very much indeed, because we have a breaking news in exclusive from Craig Hope right now. The Newcastle co-owners have held a meeting. Jamie Rubin and PIF delegation have met with Alexander Isak at his home today. At his home today. The club wants Isak to stay and be reintegrated into the squad. That could mean a new contract if striker agrees. So pretty soon we're going to get the full story. I opened up the link and it said I have a virus, so make sure that we're good to go here. So Jamie Rubin, co-owner of Newcastle United and PIF delegation, have spoken to Alexander Isak at his home in an attempt to convince him to stay at the club and return to Eddie Howe's squad. We will see how this develops, obviously. I'm going to try to gloss over everything else, but we might have to do a show on this whole situation alone.
Yeah.
But a lot of details will also come up after the game and all of that. This is a crucial week, I would say, for this whole situation. No, not his home in Liverpool, Tony. His home in Newcastle, because he's still in Newcastle. People want to always talk about he put his house up for rent. All of that stuff, I'm sure he wanted to move because people knew where he lived, and obviously in case anything happened, just like, he might have said, look, let me give you some examples. His team around him, right? Let me give you some examples of fans destroying and abusing players. Let me pick up an example. Boom, Liverpool. They literally violated and abused Trent Alexander-Arnold. So you don't want to do that, mate. You want to move on to a different place. I just gave you one clear example of how it could have happened. So let's move you to a better place. Nobody knows. And then, just in case something happens. Because it could happen. There are idiots everywhere. Right?
I mean, to be fair, this has been, again, reported, and it's been stated in all journals, reports, that he spoke to his neighbour after his second burglary and said that he won't be renewing his contract in this house. His family don't feel safe. So we're going back, was it 15 months now, when he was away on international duty the last time? Last year. So, you're talking that the lad had in his head already that he was never going to stay in this property. And I think, again, because of the current situation, his house goes up for obviously let. Everybody sees it, takes pictures, and put a spin on it. And that's what we do as fans. We obviously like people to click on certain letterings, if you like, on certain news headlines. And that's all it is. It's just a headline. But for what reasons he's moved or whatever, until he speaks up and tells everybody, the same as, him with this false promise, the club have lied to me and all this, until he comes forward and gives factual evidence on who the person was, because, again, we talking that, is it Eddie Howe that he's had a conversation with? And Eddie Howe's promised him something that we'll have a look at the end of the season, and it still hasn't happened. I don't know. We just
we don't know. We're gonna have to wait until obviously all of this kind of, maybe tomorrow, maybe by the next day, we'll get some clarity on this whole situation. But that's a very good thing that came out today. The Newcastle co-owners, Jamie Rubin and PIF delegation, have spoken to Isak. Newcastle director Jacobo Solis as well met with Isak, which I forgot he was even at the club. I forgot all about that. But yeah, we did hire him not too long ago, didn't we? At his house in Northumberland, ahead of Monday night's Premier League clash with Liverpool at St James's Park. So it's clear to say that Isak will be at his home watching the game, I'm sure. And listen, a good performance tonight might get his hopes up, or might change his mind. Listen, it is what it is. It's not like we got to play to impress him. But no. It might do something there. So we got 10 minutes before kickoff, ladies and gents. Smash the like button. Come on, help the channel grow, help the channel succeed. Smash the like button. We only got 139 likes. Come on, man. That's
Thanks, Gavin.
Come on now, hit the like button. Good luck in the game anyway. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Thank you. All of you, please stay on the show. React with us. Some of you Liverpool fans might want to see our tears if we lose or not, but regardless,
J7's been burgled twice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They must be fools.
Well, I don't know how it keeps happening. Quite honestly, that would be.
I mean,
anyway.
somebody's put in the chat. You're surprised that the Rubens, having these property magnates, don't build a gated area for all the players to live. Yeah. Something that's secure. But again, if you're away from home, security is so cheap today, especially with the money that these guys are on. If you're that bothered, then hire a couple of bloody security guards to roam around your house for 24 hours.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It costs very little in today's market what the players are on.
Yeah, I think that should be sorted anyway. But it happens all over the place, so it's not just a thing of Newcastle. But yeah, it's happened multiple times, and I wouldn't put that as Newcastle, people or citizens. That could be anybody, really. So in the northeast area or wherever. So, but anyways, Isak will be, I'm sure, watching the game. Smash the like button, folks. Come on, let's go with some comments here. Queen of Hearts says Newcastle United want Isak to return to the fold with a new contract. Would be part of a discussion if Isak commits to the club this season. Exactly. I wouldn't think he'll join without a new contract. And look, Ben promised him he can go out for one of those fees, a sell-on clause. So what you got there?
Cloud Cuckoo. I know Mighty Win. No one's fucking with him. Listen, when Mighty Win comes here, he never lets go, man.
We are knackered.
Yeah, he is somewhere getting pissed, man.
Proves that we're wangers.
He's under the E. Have a look at him.
He's under the E in the tune right now as we look at War Flags with an Eddie Howe display. We'll be back pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. We won't be back. The image will be back at some point. I'm staying with you guys. So smash that like button. But anyways, we see War Flags coming out with the display. I'm sure they're going to have their say. But also, they might hope that it's, they wouldn't put a banner against Isak, obviously, because that would be detrimental to the team. But there is a message now from War Flags here that I see that Lee Ryder's taking a picture of. It says the banner that says "Nothing is achieved alone. We are a city, a whole population. We are Newcastle United." It says the flag, the banners from the stands at St. James's Park. It's going to be an electrifying atmosphere, to say the least, in the tune. So smash the like button. I know that there is a trillion watch-alongs of this game right now. I mean, it is all over the place, trust me. But stay true, stay loyal to the channel, support us, help react with us live, and get involved in the chat, of course. It's going to be a very, very good match of football. The lineups, again, I really wish we would have had a 3 at the back. I think that might come back to haunt us, but you never know. I think on the counter, though, I think we might give Liverpool the control, because on the counter we can be very deadly. It's the finishing product that's the problem.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think what we've got now is the fact that, are we going to do a Liverpool on Liverpool? Draw them on and hit them on the break. We saw, Elanga do exactly that when Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 1-0. And it was just the pace that he utilised to get in and behind. And again, it's having the kahunas to do it. If you play a 4-4-2 and leave Anthony Gordon left side, Elanga right hand side, and when the ball drops to a black and white shirt, hoof the twat. Yeah,
that's right.
And see what comes off it. Because if Liverpool let the ball bounce, they aren't going to have time to control the ball. So they're going to have to be on the toes today. And like I said, the adrenaline is going to be flying. And I just hope somebody just doesn't get red carded, because I think it'll spoil the game massively.
Well, that is an understatement, to say the least. But it might happen. It might just happen, man, and that is a problem right there. If we go man down, that's a problem. And again, I said it before. The Joe Linton, everybody expects Joe Linton to clothesline players left and right tonight. I don't see that happening, but you might get a tackle. You might get the odd tackle here and there, and maybe Dan Burn might be getting involved as well. So Atmosphere is going to be going nuts. So, again, folks, come on, help support the channel. Hit the like button. Publish noise says stop panicking. Ain't nobody panicking. Who's
Nobody's
panicking?
panicking. No,
Nobody's
exactly.
panicking. Listen, man, we have given and we give. We can give anybody in this league a problem. You better believe that. They don't want to play with us, much less at St. James's Park. A few have lost finals against us, too, so you better watch out. Anyways, the players coming onto the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Verts, Bruno Guimaraes, Van Dijk, Konate, Nick Pope as well at goal for Newcastle United. The atmosphere is electrifying in the tune. Flags going left and right.
It is packed.
This is a team. We're a whole population. Get into them, says one of the flags. The beautiful St. James's Park, the historic, unique stadium, the biggest of them all in the northeast.
I wonder where Isak's watching it from.
Oh, he won them dodgy sticks. I wonder if footballers actually get every prem for free.
No.
The Premier League's like, no, we're not doing that. Them rich twats can pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. I think I wonder whether he's over at Disneyland with Jamie, because obviously Jamie's found a pub somewhere. So happy days, Jamie.
Happy days, Jamie. We're gonna play this video, but we're out of time already. So
evening, Shelley.
Shelley in the building. Everyone out there, smash the like button, folks. Come on. We are ready for war, ready to rumble. The players have shaken hands. Everybody's getting ready, situated. The battle of the North.
Alessandro Minetti, what a display from War Flags.
What a display indeed. That's right. And by the way, if you're in the U.S., Kansas City is the place of Premier League mornings. And at the end of September, I think I will be going to that one. So it could be a good place to meet up if you're running about. Kansas City, Missouri. That's where the Premier League is coming to watch. I think it's Newcastle Bournemouth away. So that's going to be a good one at the end of September. So if you're up and about, we might meet up there. So if you want to meet up in the United States, if you're here, actually, you can go there. The Premier League every year, twice a year, I think, does Premier League mornings here. NBC comes and all of them people. Tim Howard, I think. We had Alan Shearer a long time ago. We met up with a lot of players. I think Newcastle was like the only team that brought in former players, which is great. I think West Ham did as well. But we had Rob Lee. We had a few. Certainly, we had a few. So,
yeah,
and trust me,
I'd be happy with that. We need a Tonali screamer.
Oh man, that would be lovely.
Oh, lift the roof.
Lovely. That would be great to see, of course. Oh yeah.
Doing the commentary, Chris?
Yeah, I'll start it.
Oh, what is?
And
here we go. Yeah, keep them going, guys. They're likes if you can.
Oh, there it is right there.
I
was just talking about it. Look, I was just talking about it. Kansas City Live. There you go. The Power and Light District, September 20th to 21st. We play the 20th. So you can register online if you want to attend. You get a QR code. And by the way, a lot of Newcastle fans, don't let the Premier League biased marketing graphics fool you. I know it's all red, but we are there, very much alive. Ready for kickoff in just a moment, in just a few seconds, ladies and gents.
Here we go.
This is going to be electrifying.
Quiet in the chat then, guys. If you may be slightly ahead of us, so if you can, don't spoil it for everybody else. We're off.
No. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. You got the timer on your screen. We are live here from St. James's Park in a special occasions, to say the least. Some call it the Isak Derby already. I'm not so sure. But it is a nerve-wracking, to say the least.
Safely.
We're going to put the scores there in just 1 second.
Look.
Yeah.
Pick that second. Yeah, well done.
There we go. Let me see.
Bruno.
Oh, wait.
Langa.
What the heck is going on?
It's just a shame it's picked up, though. Second ball's picked up by Tonali. Tonali on that right-hand side.
Yeah,
right-hand side. He just plays it into Alanga. Alanga drives the ball across the box, but it's blocked by the big Van Dijk. And it's out for a Newcastle corner. Elanga pumps his fists towards the crowds. He's getting them G'd. Don't think you need that one, son. It's only a corner. First of the game in the first minute. So there you go. Big boys are up. Look at the size of Dan Burn to Mo Salah. He's just looked up at Dan Burn. As if to say, I can't compete with you, lad. Elanga now on the outswinger with his right boot. Plays it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed clear by Liverpool. Again, bit of head tennis just on the edge of the box there. Oh, Mr. Hooper has blown up against J7 straight away. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, it can only be about Mr. Hooper and J7, can't it? Yeah, it's just typical. He put his foot up, but he pulled it out of the way when Gagpo was going for the ball with his head. So there was no contact. So he was literally just, I'm hoping it was just keep your feet on the ground. Long diagonal ball to Sasko. Sasko? Who's Sasko?
Exactly.
Salah.
All right, we got the timer there, so anybody can just sync with us and watch the same time as we are live. I guess we got the ref cam. Yeah. The ref cam. That's Americanizing the game once again. A ref cam, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a throw-in now for Liverpool, and the referee adjusting the mic there. Ibrahima Konate is going to have to play back with Alisson. A little bit of pressure there from Gordon. And that's going to be another throw-in now. A bad ball there from Alisson. And Eddie Howe loving the pressure. Mad Dog going crazy on the sidelines as well. Livramento to play the ball with Dan Burn. Burn is going to hoof it all the way up to Elanga. And now Gordon.
Seconds.
Well done there by Van Dijk. And Jones wanted to get the ball. Van Dijk is going to have to headbutt it there. Tonali getting the ball back there for the Toon again. Well done, Livramento. Back to Tonali on the left side of the pitch. Sandro Tonali. 2 on Tonali. Passing it back with Barnes. Livramento with Shar with the long pass. Bad control. They couldn't control it. Kieran Trippier, but that would have been a good option there on the right side.
J7 equals the Brazilian Vinnie Jones. Well done, Cloud.
That's a good one, Cloud. Cloud Cuckoo. And the fans are getting up on their feet. By the way, it's been 10 years since we beat Liverpool in the Premier League. That's just many a circumstances. Could have been closed last season. Certainly since the takeover, Liverpool do not want to play us.
No.
That's a fact. And be careful, we lose the ball there, and now Liverpool might have an option. The referee's going to have to play, and they're going down. Liverpool are dropping like flies. Tonali's having an issue there. He's saying it wasn't a foul.
Van Dijk, he's like,
he's calling for a yellow, yeah.
Every question he can.
Yeah, of course.
You'll see how hurt Wirtz is here now, right? You watch him get up and run away.
Oh, man.
I mean, he's running around, he's rolling around as if it was like, somebody's snapped his ankle. Crazy. Yeah, look, not an issue. Nothing wrong with the lad.
Not a problem for the German Wirtz. That's going to be a free kick for Liverpool. Be careful. They might want to throw it in there in the box to see what happens as we look at Arne Slot and Eddie Howe in the same shot. Going at it with the other manager on the sideline. The ball into the box, and there's a man down.
How much did you pay for Wirtz?
A lot of money.
117 million to kick it out for a goal kick. Wow.
Yeah, that's weird.
That was crap. Not weird.
True.
Jeez.
Newcastle got to be careful trying to play from the back, though. We have seen issues there, so you just got to be careful.
Seconds.
Certainly, Liverpool are not a team to play with around that time. around the area, around the area of the
yeah.
pitch, to say the least. And Liverpool, Toon Army hoofing it right there, not even wasting any time.
Yep. I mean, if he'd have gone somebody's knees, then they would have been broken.
Yeah, exactly. That ball was...
Commitment to that ball there.
Oh, they got Trippier now. Body slamming Ekitike. And I tell you what, there's no the Newcastle players are not giving a damn at the moment. That was Trippier saying, "You're bigger, but I'm not gonna let you bully me, young lad. You're just coming in here. I want to teach you a few things."
I mean, do you think Ekitike's got something to show as well? Because obviously,
he does.
You know
are you kidding me? People talking Liverpool. Liverpool fans can hide whatever they want, but you can't do it. I mean, Ekitike's sign is a number one guy, and ever since he got there, it's been all about getting the guy to play in his position.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Verts again plays it short. Everybody
floated there into the box by Kirkus and giving the ball away to Liverpool again. Mohamed Salah now on the left side. Szoboszlai into the box. Be careful. Joe Linton, well done there, trying to get the ball out of the danger zone. Ilanga back with Bruno. Bruno. Oh, be careful now, Harry Barnes on the. Oh, that's poor by Barnes. He could have just given it to Ilanga.
Yeah, he could have.
There we go.
I think that was the right.
Oh, be careful.
Referee.
And that has to be a yellow card. And Gravenberch knows he apologized in there. But an apology is not going to be enough. Yellow card, ladies and gentlemen. A foul from behind.
Terrible.
That is a tough foul there. Barnes should have passed it to Ilanga, man.
Oh.
But here.
Yeah, you're right. But I think, when you make your mind up.
I tell you what, that could have been bad.
It's a good job.
Nasty chat. Oh, look at that. The leg caught it in.
Scissor kick. Woo. Could have ripped a ligament in his knee there easily.
That's right. John Brooks and VAR says yellow card is fine, but man, that was orangish.
Certainly, yeah.
If you will.
Sin bin. It was a sin binner.
No, just seriously, it could have been dangerous, man. It could have been disastrous.
It was a horrible tackle, wasn't it? When you off the floor like that with your legs apart and you scissor, you've got no control over that trailing leg. So
true.
Different
Tonali in there. Ilanga playing with long sleeves tonight.
I'm going to say you can't give.
That's a bit hot, isn't it? Hot? Is it cold in England right now?
No. It's been a lovely day today. It's been
playing with long sleeves. That's kind of odd.
Well, like I say, the difference is in northeast when the sun goes down, the temperature can drop 10 degrees.
Here we go, Ilanga. Oh, Trippier doing a little bit of trickery and wizardry, and that's going to be a goal kick. It looks
deflected
like
back off him. Yeah. 32 degrees in London, says Kenny. It's been 27 here when I got back. But it was only about 24 degrees, I think it was, in the northeast when I was up there today.
And it looks like they're going to have to play from the back with Konate. A little bit of pressure there from Barnes and Gordon. It looks like both Barnes and Gordon maybe. Oh, be careful, Allison. And there's pressure now from Newcastle United. That could have been a lot more, and that may be a sign of what to do or keep doing if you're a Magpie.
Come on, Joe.
Trippier now.
Certainly highlighting Trippier.
Yeah. Trippier got hit in the mouth. He doesn't want anything from the referee. He doesn't get mad. He gets even.
Yeah. I mean, I do like, because he's a battler, isn't he?
Oh, Alan Shearer there. Be careful. Ooh. Alan Shearer in the stands, in his box with his, I'm assuming his mates.
Yeah, he's sending a message to Gary Lineker.
Oh, yeah. The greatest striker. Oh, Super Mac in the building as well.
Super Mac.
One of the greatest strikers to ever play for Newcastle United as well.
Yeah.
Certainly made an impression against Liverpool in his debut game back in a long time ago.
My first ever game, 71. Yeah.
There it is. There you go.
It was. I've got a picture of him. It's into colour now, where you can see the East Stand. Well, there's no roof or anything on it, obviously. You can see the buildings behind. So it was. I used to love St James's Park even back then. Walking up them steps to the Gallagher, if I was in the Gallagher, fantastic days.
Allison back with the ball. Gordon and Barnes pressuring. He's going to pick the ball up. He's going to have to hoof it. There we go. The ball gets through.
Playing the long ball a lot more than I expected them to.
Oh, there we go. And Ekitiki getting some boos now from the stands.
Welcome to Newcastle, lad. He was stretched off, wasn't he? Kenny saying, didn't he lose his teeth? I remember him stretching off in the second half. Don't know whether that was the loss of his teeth, mate.
A long throw in into the box now. The ball's going to go back to Kirkus again with the
big Dan.
Well done there by Dan Byrne. Gordon. Anthony Gordon. Playing rather low right now. That's going to be a foul. And the referee is going to call that one. Livramento, well done. And now Bruno Guimaraes with a nice pass to Ilanga. Oh, it's a little bit too long, though. A little bit too long.
A little bit too much weight on that.
That would have been great, man. That's a great.
Well, Anthony Gordon had come deep, and I just said you can't be taking the ball quick when we haven't got a striker. And out of nowhere comes Ilanga on the diagonal. But if that ball was a little bit less, it would have been on.
Well, I think that's going to be the tactic, maybe, that there is no striker at the moment. Everybody cut in, and if you see the man open, making the run, give him the ball.
Yeah,
it could be. Not sure.
Be
careful. Well done there, Kieran Trippier getting that ball back. A mano a mano.
Ilanga not there, son.
Back to Shar. Shar gives the ball away. Be careful. Schiller and Pope saving Newcastle there. Not too dangerous, it didn't look like, but
no,
Pope didn't want to mess with it.
Guide it into the corner, didn't he?
Yeah.
He just tried to shape one into the far corner. I think he was going wide, to be fair, but Pope couldn't take any gambles on that one.
There's some whistles now, boos and whistles. Virgil van Dijk, Ekitiki, and Konate having a conversation. Maybe some long balls.
Yeah,
or maybe some walls.
Specialist. Let's see what they do. They'll all change.
Everybody's got their man.
Yeah.
Ready for a dance-off. Vert into the box. Be careful. Well done there by Anthony Ilanga. The ball's going to go back to Gravenberg in Liverpool. Playing with Szoboszlai now in the midfield. And a little bit of pressure from Ilanga forces him to put the ball away to Kirkus. And drifted into the other side, but Livramento intercepts it. Well done by Tino Livramento. He's looking for somebody, though.
He went the wrong way, didn't he?
Tonali. Back with Shar. Tino from the stands. Bruno now. That's going to be another foul from Cody Gapco.
They're certainly rattled, these boys.
Yeah, nobody wants to give an inch.
Like to see Tino move up a little bit, though, now. We've had 15 minutes. It seems a long 15 minutes, mine, to be fair. And he's been pretty much a back four.
Look at that. Livramento cutting inside multiple times now. Livramento. Tino. Play on, says the referee. Ilanga with the ball. Bruno. Trippier. Back to Bruno.
Well done, boys.
Bruno for the cross.
A poor cross.
Not a good cross there. That's going to be a throw-in now for Newcastle United. Played quickly by Trippier. Bruno with the ball. A pass back to Shar. Bernard. Back to Cher. Trippier. A pass in there to Ilanga. Ilanga. Because they're going to have to cross it there. Oh, but Joe Linton totally missed that one. Oh, man. J7 can never play 9 ever. Gordon.
Go on, Gordon.
Gets through. Gordon gets through. He keeps the ball, and that's going to be a foul, referee. Szoboszlai with the foul. And that's going to be another yellow. No.
No,
It's
he
going to
just
get
got
sprayed. But I
his-
tell you what, Joe Linton, man, all you got to do
Yeah.
is put your laces over it, man.
I don't. To be fair, when you
Let's take a look at it
when
when we get a chance.
Just comes
Yeah,
in
that
the
was a
back
foul.
of his knee, on the back of his calf. Yeah.
There we go. Here's
What's
the play
this
again.
here?
Wonderful
Great
ball
ball
to
over the top.
Ilanga.
Ilanga pulls it back. Oh, he was
yeah.
nowhere near him, mate,
Yeah,
to be
well,
fair.
Well, it was quick, I guess you can say,
Yeah.
for Joe J7.
He did throw a toe at it, but he was nowhere near that one.
But I tell you, man, that would have been one hell of an opportunity.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, we go to that, this is what I just said about Tino having the kahunas just to push on a bit further. That could have been a little bit on that gift for us.
Thank you very much,
thanks,
Random
Random.
Access. £10. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you very much. Free kick, Tonali. What in the hell was that?
Did we pay 50-odd million for him?
Oh, my God. What the
my
heck
God.
was... Well,
He's
I mean,
got J7's boots on.
Well, what? I don't know what the plan. There had to be a plan behind that. I want to defend Tonali.
Yeah.
Everybody else didn't do what they had to do.
Do you see the lad in the bib on the side there down the tunnel? He
Well, I
was
think-
waving. He was waving to his
I
mum
think
when he thought
I
it was
think-
you.
I think everybody got scared. They just ran out of the way.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, Random. Appreciate it, mate. Fouled by Nketiah there, who's been quite absent at the moment.
Yeah. The more he's absent, the more frustrated he'll get because he's quite a young lad. So just one of you. Just one of you. Oh,
Van Dijk, they're
VD.
having a word with the referee. A little bit adamant. Who got a yellow there?
Nobody got yellow.
Oh.
It was
I
just
thought
a bit of...
I thought I saw him putting back his cards in his pocket.
No,
Unless he
it was his
unless he-
spray. Yeah, it was his spray.
Okay.
I think he's getting to Mr. Hooper's getting to the end of his tether, though. To be fair,
Well, yeah. Well, he might be. He doesn't want this game to get out of hand. That's the thing. You feel for the referee because he's like, I didn't have nothing to do with this Isak deal. Don't make my life miserable. But Trippier there playing with
go on,
Bruno
Bruno
across in the box there. Livramento. Be careful. That's going to be a foul there on Mohamed Salah.
The amount of times now that repetitive fouls, I can see another yellow card coming.
If Van Dijk he keeps having an issue with the
Yeah.
referee. Well, two captains there speaking with
Yeah,
the referee, and then we got Arnie Slot and his comrades having an issue with the referee on the sideline. The referee on the sideline might be saying, "Mate, I'm just here, man. Don't
Van
bother."
Dijk saying there's two teams on the pitch, not just one.
Oh, be careful what you say, Van Dijk. Well, that's a foul, man.
I mean,
it's
he's
a
just
fake
chucking
it.
that though, right? Yeah.
It's a foul. What are you talking about? Come on, man.
I cannot understand why he's moaning about it. To be fair,
Ironically enough, Van Dijk in this whole Isak situation, it seems like it's always been a one team, a Liverpool Isak situation instead of considering Newcastle in this whole situation. Liverpool only expected Newcastle to roll over and not have a say. Well, it's turned out not to be that way so much, has it?
not at all. Just have a quick look, see if there was anything regarding the cards. Nothing I can see.
Okay, so only one yellow card for Gravenberch on Liverpool side. Trippier with the come on, man, we gotta do better than that.
Yeah, that's a bit poor from the set piece play, I must admit.
You gotta be in sync. Two free kicks being thrown away already. That cannot be. And Alisson there, be careful. He's gonna have to put it on the floor. But what's going on here?
Going on here?
Maybe he's telling Gordon you have to allow him to get rid of the ball. Yeah, you got to give him a distance, I guess.
Crazy.
20 minutes underway in this first half between Newcastle and Liverpool. Very, very chippy. And now we got a counter here. Joe Linton.
Go on, James.
J7, the ball to Harvey Barnes. Barnes
Haven't
is not
seen
going
much
to win
of
in
Harvey.
pace. He's going to have to give it up to
That's
Livramento.
what I
There we go.
wanted. That's what I
Livramento.
wanted.
The pass back.
Oh!
And Alisson.
Ah,
And I tell you what, Newcastle
that
need
was
a goal.
better. Well, you see, Mo Salah's never going to come that far. So if Tino does that more often, It's 2-on-1 against Zoboslai all the time. And look, he's got behind them and a little bit better delivery there.
Yeah, he should have put some air into it. And now be
Go
careful. Ilanga's
on.
going to get through. And is that a foul or not? Ilanga's wanting a foul there. He's looking for the referees.
Yeah, look at him.
And it's going to be a play-on. Kirkus is lost.
Kirkus say, where's he come from?
Well, one thing is Kirkus is not going to keep up with Ilanga. And there's that's what that pass was meant to do. I mean, his Ilanga's teammates, Newcastle United players, know that if they set the ball there, he will win the war.
Bruno drops the ball all the way back to Shaw.
We go. How do we go all the way back like that, man? From
well, again, I always say I don't mind it as long as they can do something with it. It's like a case of now drawing Liverpool away from their lines.
There. Well done, Joe Linton, by the way. That was the. See, I tell you what, Barnes needs to be on the run already if he knows he can't beat players.
Look at that. Mo Salah's not interested, mate.
Gordon with the ball all the way to the right side to Livramento.
Oh,
I mean to Trippier, sorry, and Trippier with the bad cross there. Now Ilanga's getting back. Well done by Ilanga, by the way. And getting back. That's something I guarantee you Eddie Howe has spoken to him about.
Yeah.
Because he's never been that run back type guy.
The final ball has just been really poor. We've got behind them now 2 or 3 times running down the channels down the line. Which, like I said, if you've got the kahunas to do it.
Oh, no, but that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul in the midfield.
It's got to be. He's gone straight through him again. I mean, what's Van Dijk, what's he asking for?
It feels like Liverpool are playing right now as if we're trying to steal their striker from him. They're just coming in here and hacking everybody down. It's going to cost them, and listen, that's going to play in our favor, to say the least.
It is, absolutely. I just want to see this again because he looks really light on Tino there. He's not giving anything. I mean, I'll tell you something now. Liverpool could have 4 or 5 cards here quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
Big Dan Burns sends up, putting his arms up, saying, give it to me.
The ball in there, and that's going to be a foul by Burn on Konate.
It's funny, isn't it? Because Konate was kept pushing him. And then all of a sudden, as soon as the ball's in play, you put your hands on them, they go down, and it's like a free kick easy. Ooh.
Oh, well.
It's a busy first 24 minutes for Liverpool and Mr. Hooper. We've got to make it count now while we've got them on the back foot. That's the thing.
Yeah, very true.
We're letting these teams off far too easy when we've got them pinned back.
Konate. And Katika, they're trying to hold it back. Joe Linton winning that battle.
Yeah, no chance
against Gravenberg. Joe Linton. Barnes tries to get through, but not enough against Soboslai.
Well done, Soboslai.
A little trick back there. Hey, Mo Salah is going to give it to Ekitiki.
That's what we've got to be careful of, yeah.
Hey, well done there, Dan Burn.
Simple, lads.
Well, hey, that's got to be a yellow card. That's got to be a yellow card there. And Konate.
Come on.
Yeah, you got to come over here.
That's enough, lad.
He got through.
Yeah, I mean, he was clean through. There was no way he was going to catch him then. He knows it. He took one for the team there. Well done, Dan Burn.
That's well done by Dan Burn. But this one right here, look at this trickery back. And I mean, come on. That's a body slam.
Yeah, Konate saying he's slamming.
And Konate cannot keep up with Gordon because look at him since before he even got the ball.
Nah, he was nowhere near him. Steve got it there. Ekitike got away with kicking the ball away. That's a yellow for anybody else. Yeah, and again, that's what I keep saying. It does seem very biased at times. I mean, again, you look at how many fouls Liverpool have given away. They've got 2 yellow cards.
Here we go. Gordon.
Give it.
To Ilanga. Ilanga with the left-footed cross. Back into the box. Be careful. Oh, that would have been great.
Oh.
It's a Bruno with the bicycle kick there. Ilanga now on the left side. Ilanga forced to make that pass back. And well done. I tell you what, I'm enjoying Ilanga tonight.
Well, like I say, onto his natural foot there on his left-hand side. I don't know why they don't try him. Oh, come on.
Oh, be careful, Bruno, giving the ball away there.
Yeah. So you got to be careful of.
Back to Salah on the right side. Be careful. Be careful with the shot. Well done, Livramento.
Well done, Tino.
Well done, Livramento.
Crikey.
Livramento.
Tino
Going a one-on-one with
Maradona.
Jones. Exactly. There we go. Well done by Tino
superb,
Livramento. He's going to get the applause from the fans right now. Ilanga.
Well done,
Anthony Ilanga to Anthony Gordon. But
Anthony Gordon's on the turn already.
Well done. Look at Newcastle United.
They are fighting 3 or 4 bodies round one player here.
Biting at the ankles of Liverpool players. Nice long pass to Barnes on the left side. The thing is, Barnes doesn't have the quickness, the quickness to get through. Livramento.
That's why he's reliant on somebody overlapping to take Szoboszlai out the way.
Nice cross.
Go on.
Go get it on. No! Oh, my gosh. Oh, just inches away. Anthony Gordon. Man, that was a nice cross though.
Great cross
from Barnes.
Yeah, great cross.
And if that didn't get through, I wonder if Ilanga would have had a chance.
That was a superb cross.
Oh man, oh man.
I mean, to be fair, I think that was Kirkes behind Gordon. I think he would have got rid of it anyway, if I'm honest. But if it was a boxing match, the referee would have probably stopped this already because we are absolutely battering Liverpool, but can't see anything for it, which is crazy.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. You got to be able to finish. And that's the ball given away there, Trippier. Had to be careful. And Pope is going to have to hoof that one. And be careful. Well done. Barnes. Well done there by Gordon. Barnes to Ilanga. Ilanga on the run. Ilanga with the pass. Oh my goodness. Gordon. And Anthony Gordon.
I'll tell you something now. He's done everything but score there.
If there's a scouser that wants to score in the pitch, it's Anthony Gordon. I mean, Ilanga getting that cross out, boy.
Yeah, absolutely. And he got in front of Szoboszlai there.
And once again, Newcastle United with the go on. Oh my goodness, Gordon with a third shot in a row. And now he's looking in the sky and saying, what is going on, man? My goodness gracious.
Even my dog's getting excited.
Exactly. But the problem is these chances mean nothing if you don't score.
I should have called my dog Shearer. When my dog sleeps, right? He sleeps so funny. He sleeps on his back with one arm up in the air.
And I tell you what, there's one. A lot of people watching this game. A lot of million watch-alongs from different channels. But I tell you, one person that's watching this game that might be wanting to reconsider his choices. Because tonight, we show that we are not scared of any team.
We can compete with anybody. That's what I said. And, you know, the depth of squad he's getting there as well now. And it's it. And that's what I want to
8 seconds or what? That's not a foul. The referee's going to call that one.
Kieran.
Against Newcastle. There you go.
That's your last one, son. It'll be a yellow card next. You know what's coming. Liverpool can do it as many times as they want, but you can only do it twice, lad. Come on, get at him now. Here's the 4-5-1 where the lads get the breather. This is your 2 minutes now. This is where the lads just say, okay, let Liverpool have it. Get a breather. You're on half an hour, so they've been at full pace for 30 minutes. I can't be at full pace for 30 seconds these days.
True. We need to be able to finish, though, because all of this will be just
a missed opportunities. Yeah,
another
exactly.
tale.
Yeah, it will be. Soon forgotten, you see. If they come away with nothing from the game, it's like the Villa game. It's soon forgotten. Doesn't matter how well you perform, unless you go and get the result, it's forgotten. It's gone.
Allison hoofing it all the way to Pope's side. There we go. Pope's get that ball now. You got to be careful. You can't play from the back. Don't do it. Well, he's going to put it on the pitch now.
Did you see Toon Army there? He was like, no. No.
There we go.
Well done.
There we go. Sandro Tonali on the run.
Drive.
Tonali on the run, ladies and gentlemen. The pass back. Somebody get the ball. Oh my goodness gracious. And Newcastle United with another opportunity. Liverpool are having a mare at the moment. Man, what the heck is going on?
Can I just say, Kenny, it was the best 30 seconds she's ever had.
Be careful. Well done, Gordon, by not fouling. That Liverpool play. Jones now on the left side for Liverpool. Verts looking for a shot.
Don't dive in.
Looking for a foul, probably. Ekitike absent. Back to Ekitike. Oh, my goodness gracious. And Liverpool.
Did you pay for him?
Liverpool is shook tonight, to say the least. Look at this ball. Tonali, well done. Konate is
just hit it
his
with
head
your
is gone.
though.
Right there. Oh, my goodness
Just
gracious.
behind Anthony Gordon and just too far in front of Alanga's pace. That's what I said. It's I just can't fault the effort from all of them. All of the black and white shirts on there now. Everybody is given everything for this club. And that's what I said. It's about togetherness. And you can see it. You know, these guys are absolutely performing it. It's just, they deserve the end product. They just deserve a little bit of luck in front of goal now.
Man, Craig Hope saying that the fans are singing, in quote, "You're just a shite, Will Osula," to Ekitike. Man, oh man, my oh my. It's getting interesting tonight.
That's quality.
At St. James's Park.
Just having a breather again, the lads. Just dropping off
Liverpool
onto that 4-5-1.
and the whistles and the boos from the stands. Konate making himself available. Konate been having a mare of a season so far. 3 games in. I think, no, two games in.
Yeah.
He's been having a mare of a season. Is his head gone? He wants to live for Liverpool. They won Margate, although Man City coming in for Margate today.
Yeah.
That will get his head turned as well.
Yeah, and it will.
And hopefully
fair,
so.
Like I say, you know, City are struggling at the minute, so they need to do something, especially at the back.
Mo Salah, Szoboszlai with the cross all the way back to Gapco, who's going to watch it and go by.
Yeah.
But the problem is, because see, I'm loving what I'm seeing, but still, it's just 0-0. And all of that can be changed by us making a simple mistake and they score and they get the 3 points. We cannot allow that to happen.
Yeah, but that's a poor throw as well. And this is what you've got to be careful that you don't give them the opportunity to create something better.
Exactly. Gravenberch. Oh, fuck. What did I say? What did I freaking say, man? What did I say? What the hell,
He's
man?
threw the ball in, you know, and it's just typical Newcastle, isn't it? It's just typical Newcastle. 34 and a half minutes gone. We throw the ball in. It's given straight to a red shirt from a poor throw, to be fair, from Kieran Trippier. It's fallen to Gravenberch, who
What
just
the hell
literally
happened there,
throws it. I mean, the potential foul from Bruno there. And he's just on the angle. And it's gone through Bruno's legs and straight into the corner.
Just so bloody unlucky, man. I don't think it was deflected. I don't think
it was slight deflection off Shaw.
This will be good.
Yeah,
this will be a good view here.
In off the post, slight deflection off Shaw. Watch.
Yeah. There was a deflection from Cher there.
Yeah, that's just took it in off the post. I mean, it's just.
So bloody unlucky, man.
And this is why they are who they are because they ride it out, they ride the luck, and they've got the quality then across the park to go and hurt you. Let's see if we've got it now. Let's see if we've got the mentality to really go at them again.
Yeah. We gotta have the mentality to get back in the game and to get it done. Because
what I was just going to say was, because we've dominated the play all around the park. Even some of their balls have been so wayful, and now all of a sudden we've got Liverpoolitis because we are giving the ball away on that 30-yard mark again now. Dan Burn there just giving a simple ball away.
Yeah, we got to get our heads back in the game.
That's the only second touch that Jones has had, I think, in the first half. I mean, it comes to something where Allison is your top.
Yeah. And, I mean, crazy. Total domination from Newcastle United. Total domination. As much as the scouts want to sugarcoat it, they got a lucky shot in, which counts. But it's been a total and utter domination from Newcastle United.
Well, that's something that we don't do enough of. We try and get that special goal, we try and work the magic.
And Nick Pope is...
Nick, just let it go. Crazy. Here we go. Gravenberch again. All the way back to Van Dijk. Canati now, just inside his own half. Vissa.
Yeah, we gotta get the mojo back. Fabian Scher.
Bruno,
there we go.
Just not good
Bruno, not giving up. Bruno, nice long pass to it. To Elanga.
Yeah, too straight. You could see what he was trying to do, but there wasn't enough angle. The ball needed to be going further out towards the touchline.
They give the ball away. Harvey Barnes. Tonali, shoot!
Shoot!
Oh, shoot, man.
Why don't we fucking shoot? That's what I said. We've done everything apart from shoot.
Elanga with the long cross. Right. And that's going to be a corner.
Yeah.
So us like doing defensive work.
I mean, that's what I said, it is so crazy to think that we've got all the opportunities there within the 18-yard box, and he still doesn't want to shoot. And that is our best striker of a ball.
Yeah.
Tonali.
And we cannot waste any more set pieces, man. We wasted all of them tonight.
Yeah. Ref
there
cam.
We go, the ref cam. Look how little Salah is.
Little Salah is to burn. It's crazy. I really hope they actually watch what's going on here between Salah and Burn. And they're all just stopping the runners.
The long cross into the box. Burn.
Oh, Burn.
That's not going to be enough.
Nope. Where's McAllister when you need him?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, see, just gets it out of his feet. And he has just a pot shot. I mean, it literally is just a pot shot. Takes it out of his feet and strikes the ball. And that's what I said. We've got enough players of quality on this park. I don't know why we can't shoot from 20 yards. Through bodies like that, it unsights the keeper. And you get a little bit of a deflection like Gravenberch did there. And it goes into the back of the net. Then, you think you've done well, even though they haven't been in the goal.
Keep it friendly in the chat, guys. Both Newcastle fans and Scousers. Keep it. Oh, come on, Barnes.
He's flat at the minute, Barnes.
Got to keep it friendly. Oh, man.
Yeah, Alex J. I don't know what's happening with you, lad, but you just be careful what you're putting down. You're rolling people up, so don't.
Yeah. Watch out, because we got
VAR.
Because our Newcastle fans will answer back to you, and it's not fair if you're riling them up. Well, banter is always welcome, though. Anyway,
Yeah.
Mohamed Salah now on the right side. Wirtz. Liverpool might have the tactics might be to just hold back.
Well, it's like I said, they
And
want to
get this
work the
first half
ball in
over with.
behind. Yeah, they want to, try and get in behind. So they'll try and draw us on. And like I said, we've allowed Liverpool to have the ball in these situations. And like I said, when you've been running flat out like these guys have, you expect them to have a breather now and again. I can't see anybody having the press the way we've done for the full 90.
Trippier Gamble can't get that one. And Gapco now running with the ball. Be careful. He's going to have to give it to Mo Salah. Oh, my goodness.
We're lucky.
We got lucky on that one.
Curtis Jones had an open goal there. If he'd have got his... Oh, you just spat on yourself there. Katika, dirty bastard.
Gotta be
Simple
careful
ball
there.
across here, look. From Gakpo to Mo Salah. And if he'd have controlled that, he was through on goal.
And Salah wanted something different from that one.
Yeah, well, it was a good ball from Salah. Just played it into the dangers area. You expect somebody to just to get a good touch on it, and it would have been a goal because, like I say, there was nobody protecting the keeper at all.
All right, we gotta get back in it. Livermento. Oh, you gotta pass it, man. To J7. Be careful. Don't give the ball away. Tonali, nice pass there. Cool. Gets through to Barnes. Barnes gonna have to look for an option. Barnes, and that's gonna be a corner for Newcastle United. Oh, what? No, it's gonna be a goal kick.
Kicked it against himself again. That's what I said. I would swap them two over. I'd play Barnes central and put Gordon just with a bit of pace against Szoboszlai to try and get something going behind them. Play him in more of a deeper role with two really quick wingers, and then slow build up from that middle section. Why are you jumping under the ball all the time?
Yeah. Trippier's been doing that now.
It's shocking, mate.
Way too much.
Just not following the flight of the ball at all.
Oh, Livermento, be careful. Joe Linton, that's not a good way to lose the ball there. Be careful. And now the ball's going through. And Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno with the change all the way to the left side of Barnes. And Barnes heavily guarded by Szoboszlai. The pass to Livermento. Livermento's going to have to make a cross maybe. Curtis Jones steals the ball easily from Livermento.
Didn't look confident at all there, Tina, unfortunately.
Be careful with that. Ekitiki there, back to Salah.
Oh, he's going to get done
there. Got a swipe.
Burn. He swiped him.
No more, says the referee.
That was naughty, Dan. Very naughty. He missed. He caught him on the first one. Look on the side of the shin.
Yeah, looked like
he gets
was one of those that didn't hurt.
And he was just hunting. Well, he caught him on the shin pad, so you still feel it, but it's not as bad. Yeah, I seem to agree with you, Steve Gotti. Take Barnes off and get a Sula. I mean, he's flat. He was flat against Aston Villa. Not really firing at all at the minute. But again, another player who plays on. If he beats a player once, trust me, he'll beat every time. But if he hasn't got the beating of Szoboszlai, which it looks like he hasn't, as you can see, he withdraws from the game.
Oh, and there's an issue there in the midfield. Yellow card for somebody. Oh, and there's Gordon is having a face-to-face with Kirkis. A mano. Bruno pushing each other. Be careful there. Now, I think both players will be yellow carded.
It's heating up now.
It's heating up to certain how Van Dijk is going down. Come on, man.
Oh, here we go.
And they yell at the Gordon, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. Van Dijk. Oh, mercy.
Ooh.
Hey, that was.
You know what? That is off
That's a
the
red
floor
card.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a red card and a half.
That's a red card.
That's a red card for Gordon.
That
We're
is a
lucky
red
on that
card.
one.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
tell you, in VAR, they're going to go to VAR.
He's going to go. He'll go.
They're gonna. And why did I say?
He's off the floor, mate. He's off the floor. He's in no control whatsoever.
What did I say, man? What did I say? That's exactly what we didn't need. Exactly what we didn't need. Anthony Gordon or anybody to be ejected. And now,
oh, fuck's sake.
I guarantee you it's going to be Gordon.
Yeah,
he's gone.
He's gone. It's just to him. And you know, once he's taken him to the screen, you know it's going to change. He's off the floor, man. It's a yellow card all day. You don't even need a fucking VAR machine.
Well, this here is not going to do it. But this right here is the one that. I mean, even the way his socks and shin pads came off, and the speed and everything else, and Van Dijk is a big lad, so it's not really going to look like, if he was a smaller person, it would have been dead already on the pitch after that. But that shouldn't have nothing to do with it. So he's going to send him off.
Miles away from the ball. Miles away from the ball.
Yeah, he's going to send him off.
Oh, she's the new
he's speaking, but the mic is cutting in and out.
Off.
And yeah, he sent him off. He sent him off indeed. Just for
fucking hell.
And
it can't get any worse, can it?
And that is the problem. And Newcastle. The chances of us coming back to this now is clearly diminished.
We don't
have a striker.
Yeah, I mean, I would have rather Barnes done that than fucking anybody else because, like I say, at least he can beat a player.
And the problem is, man,
that's
another Gordon
out for 3 games as well.
Out for 3 games. He let himself down once again. He did it before the final.
Look at the hole in the back of his sock, man.
Yeah.
I mean, usually they put them in purposely, but Van Dijk hasn't. I mean, that you can see there's just the hole where he's gone through the back of his calf. I mean, it's a deserving red. There's no excuse for it. He's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah. He
totally killed the game.
He's clearly let us down, and at the 45th minute in stoppage time, man. What are we doing here?
Just no need for it. No need whatsoever.
And Newcastle's going to have to reassess this whole situation. The referee looking at Gapko saying, "Man, you guys need to stop. You guys need to stop this nonsense."
We have to reassess now. Which way do we go? Well, I mean, like I say, the only way you can go now is go in a 4-4-1 and put Elanga through the middle.
Well, Elanga's gonna be. I tell you what, I would definitely put Thiago in now, 100%, because now you got 3 center backs, and Thiago might give you speed to go back and forth to help the team push the team forward. I might do it. All right, listen, he's gonna have to. Eddie Howe is gonna have to not wait until the 70th minute to make a change.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe Ramsey comes on in the midfield as well, gives you a bit more
pace. Take Barnes out immediately.
Yeah, definitely. Take Barnes out, bring Ramsey on, and then maybe wait for 15 minutes or so to get the lads settled. And then you're right, I'd probably go down to, 3 centre backs and wing backs and really go for it then with the lads, the wing backs playing, and just play the 2 through the middle.
Yeah.
Play Elanga through the middle and then put
and just make him run.
Ramsey. Yeah, just Jacob Ramsey in the hole. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Like I say, especially for the time as well. There was just no need for it. What the fucking hell did the referee need a video camera for that, a review? I mean, I could see it from here. He's off the floor. He's out of control. It's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, it's quickly turning. Imagine the way we started, the vast majority of the first half annihilating Liverpool just for them to score a lucky shot and then let ourselves down with our own player.
Yeah.
And there's booze now, but
Yeah.
I mean,
like
unbelievable.
I said, I can't fault their goal. I mean, he's took a shot.
Oh, it's a lucky goal, yeah. But
it's a lucky goal. If you don't, if
But
you
it
don't
counts.
shoot, that's right. That's what I said. If you don't shoot at goal, you don't get the rewards, do you? And as you can see again, us trying to create that perfect goal just hasn't given us any rewards whatsoever for the dominance that's been for 45 minutes. And then literally you lose your mind, you lose your head for a split second on a ball that's just going long. And that's what I can't understand. Why? If it was close to the goal where he was getting a shot off, you've got an excuse. But to do what he's done in their defensive half, where all he's going to do is go long anyway, just stand up. Just literally look as though you're running to close the space down on the angle and stand up. I just can't understand it. I just literally cannot understand that.
Look, had he scored as well, like Minetti's saying in the chat, it would have been different because people would at least be a little bit happier. I don't know. If it would have been a draw 1-1 with 10 men, that's not a good thing. But all of the, losing a man, letting them score, missing the shots. I mean, it's not a good thing right now. It's not looking good. And Eddie Howe, once again, let down by one of his best players, supposedly. And
he's been let down because of not being able to play with a striker. I mean, this would have been so different if we'd have had somebody up top that you could actually aim for. The problem is, you're putting the balls into the box, and and Gordon's been busy. He's played well the first half. I can't fault his effort. He's put himself about. He's got himself in the right positions at times. Sometimes the balls haven't been fantastic into the box, the delivery into the box. The final third, again, he's always been a little bit of a jerk for me. It's like, they don't know whether to throw it through the air or throw it along the floor. So his endeavour, his grit and determination to fight off 2 or 3 players at a time, Anthony Gordon, I thought he's done really well. But whatever he did for 45 minutes, he has completely lost in that split second. And I think that is the problem. We couldn't score against 10 men, right, last weekend at Aston Villa. What's the chances of us going against Liverpool and getting a goal against when we've only got 10 men? So the chances of getting anything from this game now are massively slim. And that's what I said. It spoilt the second half for me, and it's a shame.
Well, the problem is here. Notori says, "Well done, Gordon. Should have done it harder." And that was the issue coming on before the game. I knew something like this was going to happen, and we had to control it. We cannot go down a man. You have to control it. And for the majority of the first half, it was the Liverpool players that were doing it, that were fouling, that couldn't control themselves, and they were losing the battle. I mean, literally, how many chances did we create that we didn't finish? I mean, it was like 5, 6. I mean, that we could have just tapped it in, that our man wasn't in the right spot. And so now we shoot ourselves in the foot big time, and you have to question Gordon's leadership, Gordon's head. I mean, once again, he lets the team down in a vital game. I don't know. And now without him as a makeshift striker, who the heck is going to play there for the next 3 games, let alone tonight?
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing now is the fact that what have we got to try and get something out of the game now, and it's like I said. Eddie Howe needs to make changes. He needs something to happen, and you can't wait for the game to go by and just keep sitting back against Liverpool because they will unlock you. Like I said, they've already unlocked us once with the 11 players. We go defensive, and as we all know, we're not great defenders at times. We do seem to switch off when we're under a bit of pressure. But it's just a shame because the lads have put so much effort in that first half.
Yeah,
Real
agree.
shame. And again, it's like I said, the amount of times you get that we've had the overlaps and things like that, and it's just a case of what can you do once you've got there. But the disappointing thing for me is why can't we shoot? What is it about not being able to shoot from the just outside the area? You've seen that they get rewards for it. Why don't we have a pop? There's lots of players on that field of play that can score if they had a go.
And here's the play in never in doubt really. Here's the play. I mean, there's no way in hell that was going to be just a yellow card. I forgot about VAR too. I thought we got lucky, quite honestly. And I thought about VAR. I forgot about VAR. But this is,
because
blatant.
Unfortunately, the camera angle wasn't brilliant at the start, so I didn't see. I just saw them come head to head because obviously the ball had gone. And it's like I said, it was a late challenge anyway. 6 shots to 2. 1 shot on goal. So they've had 2 shots, we've had 6, and they've still had 2 shots on target. And that's where you're struggling. You're having shots at goal, but it's trying to work the perfect goal. And there ain't no such thing as the perfect goal as long as it's the net. So they need to really get. Eddie needs to get a grip of the lads now. He can't allow the heads to drop because this will see how good Eddie Howe is as a coach. Because if the lads come out fighting, I mean, if we go ahead and lose the game now, fair enough. Anthony Gordon can, say to the lads tomorrow after when they all come in and have their post-match get-together, sorry, lads, that was my fault. You know what I mean? It's done. If the lads come out now and put a shift in and put a performance in, I'm hoping that the guys can, redeem themselves now and get Anthony Gordon out of jail. Thanks, Random.
Thank you, Random. Says £5 there. Thank you very much. Is one door shuts, another one slams on your face. In your face. There you go. Thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate that. Fitz Nutrition says Gordon isn't a striker though. Feel bad for Eddie Howe. It doesn't matter if he's a striker or not. He can't be doing that. He can't be doing that. It has nothing to do with him being a striker. But feel bad for Eddie Howe. That I agree 100%. I mean, come on, man. It's. He's trying to do whatever he can, man, to put up a proper squad. And it's crazy as it sounds, we were, I mean, decimating Liverpool for a good part of that one, and we just do this, man. It makes no sense. NUFC Truth says, lads, simple answer: bring on Ramsey for Barnes. Stick Elanga up top. Use Ramsey as I'm attacking. Yeah, let me feel okay. So, I would agree, but I would definitely bring on Malik Thiaw. And again, I'm fixated on Malik Thiaw, but I think his speed will help the team get moving forward, also getting back if we need to get back. We need those legs. I would do that, and I would just use that, Malik Thiaw in the back, Ramsey in the middle, and Elanga up front. You got a lot of speed there, a lot of speed back and forth, back and forth. I would try to do that. Tonight is still there, of course.
You see now is we've lost the pin man. Because if you're playing a Christmas tree, you've lost your pinnacle up top. So we've got to replace him. So how can we do it and keep balance? And the only way you can do it, and you're quite right, we may have to lose one of our midfielders. It may be J7.
We'll take Barnes out.
But I would take Barnes out for Ramsey. That's a definite. He'd got to come out the team anyway because he's done absolutely nothing that first half, apart from allow Zoboszlai to look an absolute worldie. And I would certainly contemplate in saying to the lads, 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to change the system and I'm going to put maybe Chow on, bring the midfielder off because again, we're talking about. How fired up J7 could be in this second half. Thanks, Andy.
Well, we don't need to lose another one. I tell you that. We don't need to lose another one.
That's what worries
this could
me.
Be bad. Andy Bell, thank you very much for that pound, man. Appreciate it. We don't need to lose another one. I agree. If you put Thiaw in, you're going to have to take a midfielder out. But that may also question whether you need Ramsey in the middle because you're going to have 4 midfielders now. Maybe. I think that's what Eddie Howe is going to do anyway. I think he's going to do that 4-4-1, basically. And but thank you, David Knight here with a super chat. Thank you very much. Says Gordon did this before the final. Coincidence?
I mean,
the fact that I don't want to see into conspiracy theater, but I will agree that he is a hot-headed mess, and he can be petulant, and he can do this stuff when he's not getting his way, and it may be that. And I was actually so proud of him today for the good, and proud of Ilanga as well. But then they do this, and you feel like, what the heck, man? What's the need to do that?
Aaron Kant there. At least with Gordon getting suspended, we'll bring in a striker. Right, lads?
I wouldn't although Craig Hope is saying that he expects the Larson deal to just not be he didn't say smokescreen, but he expects it to go to develop more, not just not end in a rejection by Wolves. But then again, I just don't know. At this point, I'm just... like Dr. Abu Essa says there, we shot ourselves in the foot. Clearly, we've done that.
Absolutely, we have.
And our Romayan is watching and everything else, man. That's not a good... it started really good, though. That's the problem, man. They keep going back to that. Like, we were overwhelmingly embarrassing Liverpool. And and if there's a scouser that wants to deny that, then there's something wrong with them. But we were embarrassing them. And then we just shoot ourselves in the foot. Like, what the heck, man? Makes
so I'm
no
just
sense.
trying to make some sense of type of work that I would do here now with Harvey Barnes and Anthony Gordon off the field of play. So the way I would work this now, because like I say, you're absolutely right. We have dominated
By the way,
to a degree.
Gordon Barton, former Newcastle United player, is bringing up an interesting topic. The Gordon was a red, but this is okay, which is the Gravenberg foul from behind to Bruno.
Floor,
That was a yellow card. So VAR
was he in
wasn't
control
even
of that.
VAR didn't even come in with looking at it, blah blah blah. They didn't even take time. So that's something to think about as well. Something
Absolutely.
to think about.
So that's the type of thing that I would do. If you like, I would make it a 4-3-2 system. There you go, 4-3-2, and what you get there is you can still get a boy who can operate centrally as well as the right hand side. Same as Ramsey, he can still operate centrally as well as the left hand side, so he can come in and out. You've got Joe Linton who can track into that left centre, the left wing if we need to. Bruno, and this is what worries me here now. There's no pace down this right-hand side, okay? So what I would be tempted to do in this scenario, you can either say to yourself, is Murphy going to change anything by bringing Murphy on? No, he ain't. Because, again, he's not got any pace. So what's the point in doing that? So, again, I would just say to Bruno, play the inside of Rice position and just keep on the train tracks, keeping it steady. Same as J7, just keeping it steady. And what I would want from the lads now is the likes of Ramsey to play in this hole, because then what Curtis Jones and Gravenberch has got to do then is say to themselves, who's picking who up? If Elanga comes narrow at times and Bruno decides to go on the outside of him, you're hoping then the likes of Trippier can keep up with play, right? But like you said, if Malik Chow comes on, and this is how I would start it for the first 15, 20 minutes to see how it goes. If Malik Chow comes on, then you say to yourself, I go 3 at the back and go wing backs. Again, the biggest problem is you've got Trippier. Now, if Trippier plays in this system down here, say we take J7 off, right? Just for instance, right? And you go with this system like this, with Fab Shaw will be the deep man, and let's get Chow on. Where are you? There you go, Malik Chow. So then you play with a 3-4-2 system. Again, you're still...
I wouldn't do something like that, yeah. But you got to take a midfield out, that's the problem.
But you've got to take one of your hard boys out. So you either... Who do you take out? Do you take your captain out because J7's the combat player,
I don't even know.
or do you take Mr. 2-speed, slow and stop?
I'll tell you one thing.
You don't take Tonali out.
It doesn't even matter because Craig Hope is saying that there's no changes to the 10-man squad.
No, there you go.
So there's no changes. He's seen them come out, I guess. And I don't understand why you don't make a change.
No,
are you going to keep Harvey Barnes? Harvey Barnes doesn't run.
Well, he hasn't,
what's the point?
He hasn't done a thing, exactly. So what is the point of that?
What is the point of not changing Harvey Barnes? Again, Eddie Howe late to changes, once again, in an emergency. So we are underway in the second half, ladies and gents. Gary, take it away, mate. Do your thing.
A long diagonal ball over the top towards J7. It's been picked up by Liverpool, though, and Ekitike on the turn on the halfway line, running deep into the Newcastle half, and he's pulled back slightly, but it's been given to Gakpo, and Gakpo has a shot. Comes to Ekitike. It's a second goal for Liverpool. There you go. Literally the first 30 seconds of the game. I mean, it's just again, a simple run down the middle from the park. It's a long ball pumped up to J7 out on that wing. It's headed clear, and because J7's out of position now, straight away he's got a clear run. I don't understand that. I've said all along, there's no point in J7 being the target man. The lad don't jump. He just doesn't jump. And Ekitike runs 30 yards. Gravenberch gets a deflected shot. It falls back lovely to, not Gravenberch, sorry, Gakpo, who then just toe pokes it square to Ekitike, and he just does his side foot into the corner of the net. Again, in off the post. I suppose you could say floodgates could start to open up, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
Newcastle 0, Liverpool 2, and what we doing?
Arne Slot wasn't even out
out.
He wasn't even out of the. And now there's going to be, exactly. The referee is now going to give a yellow card to Bruno because apparently there's been a foul that the referee is not calling anything on.
Harvey Barnes didn't say a thing though. If you look there.
He's going. Konate's going to get through. He pushes. That's a foul. That's a foul all day. That's a foul all day, man.
I mean, you can see it as well. It's not as if the referee's eyesight was blocked there. He's just pushed him over.
Of course, I can see the frustration, Bruno. Look at Bruno. He pushed him.
Yeah.
He's stating there's a push, and the referee is going to give him a yellow card. You fucking wanker, man.
Yeah, but Van Dijk can do that all the time and doesn't get a yellow card.
All day, Van Dijk has been yelling at the referee all day.
Yeah. It's typical, man. It is so typical. Anyway, Van Dijk now with the ball. Liverpool 2-0 up on the 47th minute. Van Dijk to Kerkez. Back to Van Dijk. Kerkez. Just again, no press from Newcastle now because the game has unfortunately gone. They need to seriously do something now. And
Eddie Howe not making any changes, mate.
No. Oh, he's given that look. And this will be yellow card. You watch. This will be a yellow card for Trippier.
Well, Tonali's having an issue with Ekitike there. And they've been going at it.
Oh, he's calling. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to call Tonali over there. Verts now with this direct free kick out on the left-hand side. Going to put one in towards the back stick. Just run the other way, lads. Leave them all on offside. Just run the other way. Ready, steady, step. Oh dear, that's an awful ball as well. Van Dijk heads it in, and Dan Burn heads it out all the way back to Zober's line. Gravenberch. Zober's line. Again, it's like I say, it's just too easy now, unfortunately, because Newcastle just won't be able to get anything from this because they've just still sat off. It's like I said, they've played the 4-3-2, which looks like that's the way the system that they're playing. The 4-3-2. I just can't understand the start. What the fucking hell is that? When yes, I know J7's tall, but unless he's going to compete, it's just a fucking easy header back into midfield, and then you're 2 men down. It's just fucking stupid, absolutely stupid. Nice give and go to Szoboszlai, fires it into the 6-yard box. Fabian Schär clears out for a throw into Liverpool.
We got to put in another center back, man. We got to put in another center back.
Well, I just don't know what Harvey Barnes is going to give you. That's the thing. If he's not giving you anything with 11 players, what's he going to give you with 10 players? So what is Eddie Howe's thoughts on this? I just don't understand this, that's all. Verts now plays it out to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai got freedom of Newcastle at the minute. Gravenberch. Van Dijk out to Kerkez. Kerkez to Jones. I mean, again, a lad who's been completely non-existent in the Liverpool team today. Jones. It's gone all the way across to Konate. Konate again, square to Kerkez. Kerkez has got a player free. Jones out to Gagpo. Gagpo hugging this left-hand touchline. A little toe poke in. I'll let you do that one, Chris.
Random Ashes, thank you very much, mate, for your super chat. Says, never mind, never forget that old saying, it's always darkest just before it goes completely black. Cheers, Random. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. It's so true.
Not many positive messages coming from Random today.
Plays
bad pass there.
That's shocking. That's what I said. I mean, Liverpool, they're supposed to be this elite team. And when you look at some of the play that they've done today, has been absolutely awful. Oh, go on.
He's going to be offside. So Barnes is playing center forward, basically.
Well, can't be offside because it's deflected.
Yeah, true.
Trippier now. Right. Trippier down the line, but that's not going to reach its target. Gagpo back to Curtis Jones.
There you go. Get in. Get stuck in, man. Get in there.
Go on. And Bruno then. I mean, again, Bruno's got to be careful now. He's on a yellow card. Szoboszlai out to Mo Salah. Salah now trying to jink past. It's coming to Ekatike, into Verts, Ekatike.
Come on now. There we go.
Don't
Well
go
done.
through the back of him, Bruno. Bruno does win the ball this time.
What's he calling now?
It looks like Ekatike has just put his J7 having
J7 and Ekatike. Oh, he's getting tossed
around.
around.
And Tonali's now. It's bumper cars. Oh, there's the gaffers.
Al Rumayyan and Ruben in the building.
Yeah, I think if Liverpool want him, I think he's just gone to 200 million. I'll tell you now.
Are they that close to fans in the back, or those are fans being in the box somewhere?
No, they're fans. They're
regular fans.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they're close.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's the way they see it. It's not bad.
The referee is now having a word with Tonali and. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Tonali now is.
Oh no!
Don't tell me he dislocated his shoulder or something.
Oh my days!
Ah, for fuck's sake, man! Are you kidding me right now?
He looks in some pain here, you know.
Oh my god! I mean, are you kidding me right now? It's all of this bullshit, man, came after that red card. We lose is because of that stupid red card, man. And there was a challenge.
I mean, look, he's going long.
Oh, no, that's the challenge.
Yeah. I mean, he's going long. Why fucking dive in? It just doesn't make any sense.
No reason.
Look at that.
No
Down his
reason.
calf. That's just shocking, mate.
Look, Van Dijk is a big guy, so he's not really bothered. But the fact of the matter, it doesn't matter. It's still a red card.
Yeah, like I said, it was a horror tackle. Absolutely horror tackle. I think, unfortunately, you're pumped so much of adrenaline because of the game, how much he's on this game and everything else.
Tonali is in so much pain right now.
Yeah, he does. I don't know whether he's
Fucking
subluxed
hell,
the
man.
joint slightly, so he opens up and then obviously pops back in. But
How did we shoot ourselves in the foot like this, man? We didn't. Let's stop saying shooting ourselves in the foot. We literally blew ourselves apart by committing that stupid foul.
Yeah. It looks like I say. The trouble is, I'm just trying to see what happened there because it didn't.
So right there, oh,
there.
he landed on that shoulder because he tripped him.
Yeah.
Ekitike tripped him. Ekitike put his legs in between Tonali's legs, forced him to fall down on the shoulder.
Look at the way he's walking here. He's not even moving it. He's going to come off. You've just heard him say he's coming off. Oh, Jesus Christ. The only person that you didn't want off, I mean, he didn't even move that when he walked off the field there. Okay, so Tonali's on the sidelines, having his shoulder looked at. It doesn't look good, ladies and gents. Long kick from Pope, again, aimed towards J7. Can't see the fucking point.
Now we're playing with 9 players.
Now we got 9, yeah. Listen, you might as well get him another 2 cents off because he had to abandon it after 6.
Yeah. Exactly. After a long time, yeah. After too many.
Oh my God.
Well, we can put in Ramsey. That would.
Yeah, we've got some depth now. Headed clear for another throw-in. Headed clear by Konate there. Newcastle inching themselves down in line with the. Oh, he's back on the field.
Back on the field.
He's running a little bit gingerly. He's not really moving that shoulder.
I'll tell you what. Why is Eddie Howe not making a substitution to the simple 10-man down, man? It makes no sense at all. I'm starting to lose it here, man.
Yeah,
a long throw in there.
Tino with a long throw into the box. Good throw, actually. It comes back out to Tino from the headed clear. Tino jinks your ball towards the back of the stick. Get in!
Yeah, brother!
Get in! Get in!
Get in!
Come on, you fuckers!
Come on, we got a thing! One more!
Great ball in from Tino as well, that was. Superb ball in. I mean, long throwing, which causes a bit of a problem. It's headed straight back out. I think it was Gravenberch to Tino, who just dinks it towards the back stick.
Well done. Wow.
I mean, what is Kirkes doing there? Kirkes just bends over, trying to stop Bruno from getting the ball. He makes no attempt for that ball whatsoever. And Bruno just muscles him out the way. Get in, fucking Bruno. Come on. Game on.
But we have to be smart, man. We have to be smart.
Well, they are playing the 4-3-2, which is what I expected. I just didn't expect Harvey fucking Barnes to stay on. And the only excuse he's got
there we go.
Is
run. Oh, you fucker.
Oh, fuck off. Bruno, keep it in your trousers, sunshine. The only excuse he has got is we know that Barnes, from 25 yards, has got a shot on him. So that is the only excuse that he has got to keep Harvey Barnes on this field of play. Because apart from that, he's given us nothing. Not a thing. So what's the point? Anyway, Van Dijk now with the ball for Liverpool. Plays it into Gravenberch. Just gives it back to Kirkes. Oh, sorry, it's Jones. Fires it into Ekitike, who again doesn't really do anything. Gagpo's never going to get onto that. And Trippier heads it all the way back to Pope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you're lucky, Pope, because you are taking it to the next extreme. Yeah, Shaw goes long over the top, looking for Harvey Barnes.
Go on, boy.
Harvey Barnes. Oh.
I mean, Harvey Barnes against Konate, though.
Konate, yeah.
Ah, you wanga, man.
Fucking hell, man. Tonali. You know you're going to get done every time for that. Wirtz is just going to go down. Stay on your feet, lad. Just showing you a replay of the goal. Again, I don't know what Kirkes is doing there. He's just making no attempt for that ball at all. Too good for Alisson. Look at that. Yes.
Man, I swear.
It's Gordon fluffs a pen versus Everton, gets sent off so he misses the final, and does again today. Time for him to go. Traitor. Ooh. Big comments
Big
there
words.
from Steve Gotti.
Well done.
Oh, Harvey Barnes now.
He's
Barnes
not going to
running
run, man. He's not
just
going to. You
towards
pass
the
it. Pass
halfway
it.
line. Pass it
There we
down
go.
the line. Tonali's got no chance of getting that, to be fair. Oh, unlucky. Van Dijk just plays the ball off Tonali out for a Liverpool throw-in. And it looks like Liverpool now are slowing things down. They're obviously feeling it. Kirkes now. Deep inside his own half, looking for options to throw this ball in. He goes long. Again, Ekatike is not going to get much of that. It's come off short, out for another throw-in. Liverpool, a little bit further forward this time. Still in the Liverpool half, though.
Why now?
I think it's time wasting.
Man, we don't want to see this fucking stubby-ass referee running, man.
I don't know what the hell that is. Comes short to Wirtz. Kirkes just hoofs it long. It's gone high in the air. Tino gets up and heads it clear. Now, J7's after this with Konate. Konate heads it clear, and J7's allowed it to run. Oh, Tino, go on, son. Oh, what's going on now? Why have you stopped?
Oh, Tonali's
Tonali's gone. Yeah, his shoulders popped again. Shit. His shoulders popped.
Oh, no, he was elbowed. Oh, right in the face.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, referee.
Surely we can go to VAR for this.
Oh, referee.
Oh, that's a punch, a hammer punch right into the cheekbone of Tonali.
He looked like he was holding his shoulder. He's still holding his shoulder, not very well.
He's still holding his shoulder, though, but yeah.
Yeah. He's not running freely at all. So what are you going to have a look at this one, ref?
Nothing. Not a look.
Not even going to VAR.
That is unbelievable to me, man.
Yeah. He threw a hand back there.
Unbelievable, man. The ref cam is shite. Ref cam not working.
I mean, it's an infringement, but because the referee hadn't given anything anyway, VAR aren't going involved now. Long throw down the side to J7. He does win this one, to be fair. Konate just heads it back, and it's a woof from Gravenberch. And J7 manhandles him, and it gets out for a throw into Newcastle. J7 is well pumped for this one. Come on, boys. I'll tell you something now. If we can claw this back, I will walk happily to my friend's house, who's a massive Liverpool fan, and shake his hand, which is very rarely I do. I very rarely call him a friend either. An acquaintance, let's just put it that. Long throw again from Tino, goes into the box. It's headed clear by Van Dijk. That's gone out of play, referee. It's got to be a corner. Yeah. Got to be a corner. Well done. Come on, boys. Corner now to Newcastle. Out on that right-hand side. Got to have some good delivery here. Oh. The shades are still on.
They're from Blythe,
That's St. James's Park. Trippier. Going to throw this one in swinger. Going to try and get it under Alisson's chin. He's going to get some movement, boys. It's right underneath the ball. Alisson punches on the line. It's up in the air. Oh, Alisson punches again. And it's come out to Big Dan Burn, who hoofs it back in towards goal. J7 gets in the air, but it's cleared by Konate this time. It's out towards Trippier. Trippier keeps it in play. Trippier into J7 down that left-hand side. J7 gets it off his toes, and it's cleared by Liverpool. Liverpool under a cosh here. Great corner, that, from Kieran Trippier. Nearly all directly into goal. Alisson's asking for help there. He didn't get it. He's still asking for help there, Alisson. I mean, come on, Alisson. You didn't get touched, lad. There's 5 bodies to Dan Burn at the front post there.
That's crazy.
Mr. Hooper. Yeah. Mr. Hooper's coming to say hello. Yeah. Look at him. Van Dijk's always just getting his mouth off, isn't he? It's like, just Like whining like a little bitch at times, Van Dijk. Gets away with murder as well. I wonder whether there was some malice from when Van Dijk went through on Gordon, you know.
Oh, there's a man down.
Oh, there's a man down.
Oh, fucking hell. Be careful. Be really careful.
Zoboslai. It gets headed out. Tonali throws it back in. And again, it's just hoofed clear.
And then they're telling the referee, Shar is telling the referee, go look at it. Let's take a look over here. Fabian Schär.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
look at that. Oh, Gagpo there on Fabian Schär.
Got his hands wrapped around him.
Fucking Nora, man. This is shocking. Honest to God. Absolutely
it's laughable,
shocking.
Man. It is laughable.
Gagpo there, he literally 2 hands through his back. That is taking the piss. Honest to God.
Miley.
Hey, Miley's coming on.
No. Miley is no man. Miley has no pace at all. Miley has no pace at all, man. Tonali's off.
Now. Yeah, Tonali's gone. Miley on. Okay, now. I don't
Miley doesn't have the pace with 10 men, man. Come on. Again, and all of these substitutions only make me believe Eddie Howe has his favorite, and he will only follow these stupid rules to bring in reinforcements. It pisses me off, man.
Go on, Schär. Schär's doing really well. Come on! To the cross! Oh, it's cleared on the 6-yard box. Ball's drilled by Van Dijk. They're out. It's going to be picked back up, though, from Harvey Barnes, who's giving it all the way back to Trippier, who gives it. Oh, he's turned on the 180. Goes long again, down the wing. He's got it a throw into Liverpool. Now, J7 looks like he's run himself into the ground here, but J7 is really getting held. I mean,
how is that not a foul? That is a grab. That is a push. That is a grab. That is a push again.
Look at that, man. What the heck?
Do we think that Joe Linton just wants to die for no reason? Like he just wants to be on the floor instead of scoring?
Fucking honest to God, man. Liverpool. It happens all the time with these top teams, especially Liverpool. Happens all the time. I don't know why we, unfortunately, get seen for everything we do.
Oh, I'm trying to play it quick there. Come on now.
Oh, come on.
Got to make sure we hold our horses.
Yeah. Ekitike there, can't keep it in play, and it's a throw into Newcastle, just inside their half. But again, Trippier gets 20 yards and plays it back to Pope. We'll give you that one. Oh, Dan Burn fires it directly into a Liverpool player, but it's still a Liverpool. It's fired down the line for Wirtz to run after. But
well
again,
done, man.
It's just hammered out, Dan Burn. Don't lose your head, Dan. It's gone a bit rash at times, Dan Burn. Another one there where he's gone through the player and the ball.
Somebody in the chat said that Lewis Miley has got pace. He ain't got pace, man. He ain't got no pace.
Well, I mean, he's not the quickest in the world, but I mean, like I said, that's the problem. Why put another defence-minded midfielder on when you're still losing? You know what I mean? I can't understand that. If you're going to go out there and try and win the game, put somebody on with a bit more of attack-minded. You know what I mean? But maybe, Jacob Ramsey's going to come on very soon because, like I say, Harvey Barnes is living by the skin of his teeth there. Well done.
There.
Yeah.
And Mo Salah has been as quiet as ever.
As ever. Tino. That's what I said. Tino in that left-back position, he's come up against some absolute class right wingers, and he keeps them quiet. And again, the only problem is they just haven't gambled enough for me. Hasn't got himself forward because we know Mo Salah only likes going forward. He doesn't like defending. That's where teams dominate sometimes, is if they can really push on that left-hand side, knowing full well you get 2-on-1s all the time. Van Dijk now to Gagpo on this left-hand side. Curtis Jones plays it all the way back to Alisson. Alisson fires it out to Zoboslai on that right-hand side. Again, plenty of space for Zoboslai. Kanate now. Curtis Jones. Kirkes now. Curtis Jones just trying to draw Newcastle on. All the way back to Oh dear. And they are playing with fire here, Liverpool. They miscontrol it in them areas. They're going to create a half a chance. Wirtz now comes deep to collect the ball. He plays it out to Zoboslai on that right-hand side, just inside Newcastle half. Zoboslai out to Salah. Salah now trying to tee up Tino. He goes towards the back stick, but again, not quality in that one. Too long for Gakpo. And that's what you do when you stand players up. Just doesn't do enough for me. Hasn't got the quality outside the box as he's got inside the box. Goal kick to Newcastle. In the 70th minute, Newcastle 1, Liverpool 2. And don't forget, we've been playing for 10 men since in the second half. And to be fair, apart from the first 5 minutes, Newcastle are taking it. Yeah, they're giving them a game at least, which is good to see. Doesn't look like we're 10 men. Put it that way.
No, it looks better. We still got a score, which is it's
scored another one, yeah, because we were too easy playing that fucking tact of J7 up that left hand side as a target man. It's just it's suicide in the first couple of minutes of the second half. Suicide. Get your shape, keep your shape, and then don't give them anything. And as the game goes, there's a chance that you could get something, but giving it far too easy. Popey now to Shaw. Shaw looks to go long, dinks the ball up over the top towards J7. Doesn't get anything on it. He runs through to Van Dijk, who just lobs the ball over to Zoboslai in the right back position. Zoboslai plays a lovely ball in between both forward line and midfielders, all the way out to Kirkes. Again, just Newcastle keeping that shape, 4-3-2. I don't know what Harvey Barnes is doing, to be fair. He's got to put a Sula on now.
Uh-oh. There we go.
It's okay, we're back. Zoboslai. Looking for some movement there. Salah being tightly marked by Tino. It goes all the way back to Konate. Konate into Gravenberch. Just on the halfway line into the centre circle. Central. Konate. Konate is not really going to be bothered about not taking his time here because, they're in the lead. We've got to think and do something, guys. Zoboslai. Got Mohamed Salah on the outside of him. Gives it back to Zoboslai. All the way back to Konate. Van Dijk now. I mean, it's just like I say, they're playing around us now because of that extra man. We've got to press. It's the only way they're going to have a chance of getting the ball back, guys. If you don't press, it's just too easy for them. Jones plays the ball to Van Dijk, who goes long down the line, and he gives it to Gakpo. Gakpo then doesn't really do anything. And dearie me, Bruno again fires it towards Trippier. Trippier gets a foot on it.
Well done.
It's given to J7, who gets the foul on the just inside the Newcastle half, and J7's down with his arm outstretched. Oh, no.
J7's down too?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
J7 is just looking like he's pulled something in his groin here.
Well, he might be playing it too. Who knows?
Well, J7 don't normally go down that easy, to be fair. It was his outstretched leg. He tried to control the ball with the outstretched leg, and I think he's pulled one of the guides on the inside of his thigh, part of the groin area. So, well, you wanted to see Ramsey. I just didn't want to see him.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's taking the wrong person off again. He's got to make a double sub here because, like I say, you've only got...
the problem is that in Bruno,
he looks in pain here, J7.
Joe Linton looks in pain, really.
It looks like he's done his guide. Stretching for that ball just looks like he's overstretched and he's just tweaked. You got three main guides that run down the groin onto the inside of the thigh, and they're uncomfortable if they twang. They really are.
And the thing is, do the players get to be mad about the one man that could have finished those plays in the first half, and it was a good amount of plays that
J7 looks like he's got to come off as well now. Yeah, here we go. Ramsey's on, and Lewis Hall, and Asula. It's about time now, to be fair. 75th minute.
But the problem is, if it wasn't forced to injury, he wouldn't have done it. And to me, that is a travesty.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's again though. We talk about going in. These can take a few weeks to heal if it is his guide that's gone off his off his groin. He's hobbling off. There we go. Lewis Hall is coming on. I don't know who's coming on for who. Looks like Lewis Hall's coming on for J7. And we have Ramsey. Oh, it's Ramsey on for 7, for J7.
Yep. So is that
Harvey
all
Barnes.
The changes?
No, Asula's got to be coming on for Harvey Barnes. Surely to God. No. Trippier's coming off.
Trippier.
Yeah, Trippier's coming off. So Hall will go to left back, and Tino will go to right back. Trying to get some pace down them the width now, you see. And now Asula coming on for Harvey Barnes. It's about time, to be fair. A little bit more pace now up top. And I mean, I must admit, Asula, as much as you would know, he ain't got a lot in his locker. He will, he will put himself around and he will hassle, and he's got a bit of pace about him. And he has got a left foot, so he can strike with both feet. So if he gets off a chance, let's see where we go. But listen, we know he's limited. We don't have to be a fucking rocket science. No, that's.
Yeah. I mean,
Hall.
You wonder if it should have been done a long time ago.
Absolutely. Ball gets headed clear for Liverpool. Miley.
I'll be careful, Liverpool.
Yeah, Tino doesn't win that one, and it's brought forward now. Jones, first time really he's got found any space in the half, but again,
there we go.
Well done, Ramsey, who tracked all the way back.
What the
Ramsey
heck?
Goes long.
What's the referee? What's going on?
Oh, Fabian Shaw's down. Fabian Shaw, Alisson has waved the physios on really quick here. I don't know what's going on here, but Fabian Shaw doesn't look good. He's moving, which is a good sign. So I don't know whether there's referees waving somebody towards him. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, Mad Dog's having a right go at the fourth official.
How many times? Yeah, how many times is...
And he waves Kieran Trippier away. Fucking disgrace. I mean, honestly, the officials are an absolute fucking disgrace. Again, they're not just looking at what's going on here.
Well, surely they had a camera around. So what's going on?
Well, like I said, I haven't really. Fabian Shaw's having his. Looks like he's gone down. Maybe he's lost a little bit of consciousness. I don't know. Maybe there could be a concussion. I don't know whether he's fell and it banged his head off the floor. Again, there's very little evidence to say what happened there. There's no replays of what's gone on. All we saw was the referee stop the game. And obviously you saw Alisson. Oh, looks like he's took a whack to the back of the head.
So yeah. What happened? Somebody whacked him.
Yeah, he's got a whack to the back of the head. That may need, obviously, a suture. Looks like he's going to put a staple in. Oh, he goes up for the header from... it's the elbow of Van Dijk again.
It's an elbow right into the back of the head, and nobody does anything,
It's the elbow of Van Dijk. Oh, should we discuss that? Of course not.
Van Dijk getting away with murder once again. It's shameful, man. It's shameful. This refereeing and VAR, shameful once again. You cannot have double standards. You were harsh with Gordon, perfect. Agree with it. But you cannot turn a blind eye to the rest. It's unbelievable. This.
Yeah, Chiesa's coming on as well. Be interested to see what he does. Number 14. So Wirtz, who has done absolutely nothing, to be fair. Can't see why you paid 117 million for him. And Bradley's coming off on, and Ekatike for Chiesa. So there you go. Chiesa into the final line, going up top. Ekatike off. Again, not done a lot. He scored the goal, though, to be fair. Looks like he's had a staple in the
Malik
head.
Thiaw now coming in for that's good.
Yeah, Thiaw's coming on, and it looks like that's going to be for Fabian.
Come on.
Ramsey. Ramsey fires one into the box, but it's deflected by Bradley. Comes back out though. Louis Hall down to Miley. Miley has to go backwards. Dan Burn there just skipped it. Tino. Tino's looking for options. He gives it into Elanga. He goes back inside to Bruno. Bruno puts his foot in. Bruno! Fucking Nora. You're going to get sent off, lad. You know you are. That is stupid again. You left your foot in there when there was no need to. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a straight swap for Fabian Shaw. Malik Thiaw's on the field, ladies and gentlemen. 80 minutes gone. And there's certainly some claret around Shaw there. Interested to see what he does now.
Yeah.
Van Dijk plays it all the way back to Alisson. Alisson goes across to Konate. Konate on that right side plays the ball into Szoboszlai, who's gone more in field.
He's a tall lad, the Thiaw, man.
Yeah, he is. He's 6'6", isn't he? Or something stupid. 6'4". Something like that. I'll tell you who's tall. I didn't realise. Ramsey. Ramsey's 6'1".
Yeah. But look at Thiaw next to Burn. I don't see a difference.
Yeah, he's a big lad. Yeah, Van Dijk now, just taking his time. Goes to Konate. Konate gets closed off, but nice little ball down the line. Bit of space for Szoboszlai to run into. But again, Ramsey just tracks him back. Gives it back to Bradley. Bradley gone into the right back position now. Could just return from injury.
I agree.
Bradley.
Alessandro should be a lot of time for at a time.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of stops.
Should be another 15 minutes. I would have thought to play. We're in the 83rd minute.
And don't forget, we'll have the match reaction after this show.
Yeah, Bradley goes all the way back to Alisson, who has to go long, being pressed by Asula. Headed clear by Thiaw. Bruno battling it out in the middle of the park. Again, just hoofed clear by Liverpool. Tino on the retreat.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't pass it back, Tino, and don't allow them to close you down, which he does. Gagpo gets the block on. He's just telling the red shirts to come and close them down. Look at that. Ooh,
yeah, that was unnecessary. That should have been
totally unnecessary. He goes over the top of the ball and then he just runs his foot to trip him up, and then he pleads his innocence. I mean, it's just silly, Bruno. And all these little things just get you noticed, and you just don't want to be noticed, because if you go in for a missed time tackle that, it's just a little bit, no malice intended, then that's it. Because of all the little ones, you've put yourself in the shop window. Alisson goes long again, over the top. Oh, Thiaw gets something on it. He falls to Chiesa. That goes sent. Oh, great tackle, Dan Burn.
Yeah, well done.
Goes all the way through to Pope. Thiaw. Into Tino. Tino into Bruno on the half turn. Bruno being closed down by two. Yeah, gives it to Elanga.
Come on.
Elanga on the inside. Gives it to Ramsey. Ramsey now got a bit of grass to run into. Ramsey give Hall on the outside. Louis Hall plays it into the box. Man. And it's over everybody. And it's going to come for a throw-in. Deep in the Liverpool half.
Wanga!
Just too much juice on that one, Lewis. Not quite.
And now they're
warmed up to
taking
the
a
game
sweet
yet.
ass time.
Yeah. Kirkes now just walking towards the ball. Yeah, he's just
Yes. Andy, if you're watching, yes, we're doing a reaction.
headed clear. Dan Burn heads it back. Again, headed clear by Kirkes. Dan Burn just lets the ball go. Chow. Gives the ball to Ramsey. Back to Chow. Oh, nice half turn from Chow there. Takes Zobersley out, and Tino gives it all the way back to Pope. Salah tries to close it down, but Pope goes long. As there's anything there, Van Dijk heads it clear. Tino heads it back. He's got time here.
Come on.
He brings it down.
Well,
Well
Osula's
done,
been so
Osula.
absent too, man.
Yeah, well, that's
First time
okay.
seeing him. What are you doing, bro?
Osula tries to go through players, and again, just gives
Tries
the
to do a
free kick.
bicycle kick and all of that
Yeah.
BS, man.
Yeah, he's got too much of his legs going on there. Osula. Like I said, he can unhinge defences because I don't think he knows what he's doing himself half the time. So
Listen, there's nothing good about seeing a tall lad trying to act agile with his feet, and it looks silly, man.
yeah. Do the simple things before you can do the tricky things. But again, it's trying to play a ball through a player. It's the chances of you succeeding are slim. You either take it past the player, or you pass into space somewhere else rather than trying to pass it into a cul-de-sac. It just doesn't work. Good ball for Liverpool on the halfway line now. Liverpool got a bit of grass to run into. I think it's Chiesa. It's not Chiesa. Who's that on the ball? Bradley.
That's Salah now.
Onto Salah.
Well done.
Bradley then gets challenged by Bruno.
Well done, bro.
Bruno brings the ball out of defence. He gets challenged this time, and Mr. Hooper is going to pull a yellow card out for somebody. Yeah, he's not going to allow that. He's got a yellow card to give. He's taken Bradley's name. Bradley's gone into the book. Yeah, there's a bit of a clatter in there from Conor Bradley. Quite like him, though, to be
Yellow
fair.
card for Thiaw. What the hell did he do?
A card for Chow.
What did he do?
It wasn't for Chow. It was for Conor Bradley.
I saw it on the screen. It said Thiaw.
Oh, there's a chance.
Osula! Take that, you fucking twat! Take that! Take that! You like gas! Woo!
I mean, that come from absolutely nothing.
Yeah!
A long
Get in!
Fucking hell, come on.
Get in!
What? Come on. Aye? Have you all gone quiet in the chat there now?
Oh, what a ball there by Pope, though.
All over the top from Pope. It was
well done by
flicked on
Burn.
By Burn.
Oh,
And
my
Asula
goodness.
just takes it literally past, takes the ball past Alisson. Just a little tiny flick.
Oh,
with the
well
outside of his
done,
left
well
foot. Well
done.
done. Great.
I mean, to put
That
his foot
is-
in there against...
Yeah. I
Gravenberch.
mean, with a chance of getting hurt as well. He knows he's going to get smacked by Alisson. And he does
in the nick of
absolutely
time.
superb.
Get in!
2-0 down with 10 men. 2-2. Where are you now? Come
you
on.
twat!
Yeah, where are you now, you Reds? In the chat. Fucking hell. Gone quiet all of a sudden.
Be careful. Be careful now.
Let's go and win this bastard game. Come
Be
on.
Be careful.
Oh, my God. Well, yeah, you're not happy now, are you? 200 million and you can have him. And fucking Anthony Gordon.
Exactly. That's funny. 200 million. And you can have the one guy.
Long ball again from Pope. It's up towards Alisson. Alisson's getting... Oh, it's into the... Oh, they see Dan Burn get Canate again with Dan Burn. All fucking arms, these guys. Kirkes now, long diagonal ball in towards the box.
Be
Full
careful.
keeper Chiesa. Louis Hall.
Don't even bother, man. Don't even bother.
Tino, don't let it bounce. He plays the ball out. Oh, Bruno's now coming clear with the ball.
Run,
ball out
run,
the top
boy.
Four.
You better run.
Come on, Elanga. Elanga now with the run on with the back. There's nobody with him though. He's that really quick, but he has got the corner. Come on. Well done, Elanga. Come on, in the 90th minute. Come on.
Elanga's knackered.
He is absolutely bollocks. He didn't want that run, did he? He didn't want that run.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Imagine if we win it right now.
I must admit, I'm not. James, you're absolutely right. That's a couple of times now that Malik Chow hasn't looked comfortable with the high balls. I totally agree with that. It's something that I've spotted. We need to keep a bit of a close eye on.
It's also his freaking debut.
It is, and there's a lot of pressure on this game.
And he came on 10 minutes before.
Yeah. We're gonna have to have a look because, like I said, it does take time for players to get involved in the game. Elanga now with the outswinger. Come on, let's get this. Come on. There's 11 minutes of injury time, guys, but in the 91st minute. Come on, we can do this, boys.
Hey, waste 11 minutes. Fuck me, man. Oh my goodness.
Elanga now with the ball into the box. The ball gets headed clear by Van Dijk.
We got to be extremely smart, man, because we've seen this
movie before.
Nobody
anywhere near that ball. Yeah.
We've seen this movie before.
Yeah, well, like I say, we've run our bloody knackers off, to be fair, and we can't allow them in. Now the press is on. We've got them on the back foot. Just keep it going.
William the Great, says Keith Downey from Norway. Oh, what? From Denmark.
We have time. Come on. Long throw again from Tino. Launches it into the box towards Dan Burn. There's a bit of a tussle between him and Van Dijk. And again, headed clear. And it's out for another Newcastle throw-in. Kirkes and Elanga. Another long throw from Tino by the looks of this. Dan Burn stays up there. Chow stays up there. Lots of pressure now building in this Liverpool goalmouth. All the lads are singing their hearts out.
We're singing their hearts out, to say the least.
Come on, long throw from Tino. Tino launched it towards the 6-yard box.
Look at it.
It's punched clear by Alisson. There was a chance there, but we have picked the ball up. It's ball back into Bruno. Bruno out to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall plays the ball down the line.
Corner.
Deflected for another corner. Come on!
With 10 men!
Come on!
With 10 men!
We are fucking spanking you! Don't you know it? We are spanking you! Come on! Woo! Come on!
Man.
Playing this 4-3-2 system, you see, and that's what I said. As long as you've got bodies that can keep that pattern and keep your width and bring your full-backs up to midfield to support, it doesn't half help. It really does work. Another corner here, in-swinger from Elanga this time. Elanga drills it into the near post. It's headed clear. It's to Ramsey. Ramsey's got it to Miley, who has a shot blocked. It's come out to Tino. Tino fires it back in towards the penalty area. It's a bit of a head tennis at the minute. And it's cleared this time.
You tell me how with 10 men, they are all the way on their ass right now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Keep it going, boys. Into Miley. Miley he's got to come on, have a shot, lad. He dinks it into... fucking hell, referee! Come on! Another one who's got it. Holding fucking Dan Burn, man, again. Fucking Nora. What was what? Throwing. Anyway, throwing to Liverpool, deep in their half. And all the Liverpool fans, they're all pointing fingers. They're all gone quiet now. In the stands. I think she's lost her teeth there, that lass. Kirkes goes long down the line. He's trying to get Jones. Jones again gives it back to Kirkes. Kirkes just hoofs it. Dan Burn controls out the air.
Hoof it!
Brings it into Chow. Chow goes down the line.
Go on, boy.
Come on, he's looking for Asula. Asula's on the end of this. Asula held up by Van Dijk. Asula now. Asula just jinks past one. Gives it to Tino. Tino tries to get it in. It comes to Bruno. Into Tino. Tino fires it in. But it's off Van Dijk for another corner to Newcastle. What the fuck am I watching here, man?
It's knackering, man. They're watching this game.
We're better with 10. We're better with 10.
Oh, you wangas, we're better with 10.
Oh, you wankers, we're better with 10. Who needs 11? We're better with 10. Anyway.
And if this doesn't change, send the message to Isak.
Fucking right it does. Come on, boys. Elanga now with the outswinger.
Amazed by Elanga tonight, by the way.
I've been amazed with all of them. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. That's what I said. I thought this was going to be done and dusted. Especially committing fucking suicide in the first minute of the second half. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on. And after that goal, you know, they've been nothing. They haven't even had a fucking sniff. Pope has done nothing all game.
No, true.
Apart from pick the ball out of the back of the net twice. Anyway, ball comes in. It's headed clear. It's up in the air. It's still something to fight for. And the referee's going to give that because you went in with your shoulder, Asula. And you can't do that, lad. You know that the referee will only see red. Anyway, who's coming on? Oh, Harvey Elliott. And a young lad's coming on. Curtis Jones going off for Harvey Elliott. Last throw of the dice. Gagpo comes off. Who's that young lad that's come on? Crikey, he looks like he should be at school.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, now. Newcastle now. We're just allowing Liverpool to have the ball. Konate brings the ball out. Oh, it's a dodgy pass. And the ball does fall for Liverpool out on that right-hand side. Oh, come on, Hall. Miley does well there to win the ball back. Plays it into Dan Burn. Dan Burn gets it long back into the Liverpool half. 97th minute, guys. 11 minutes, so we got 4 minutes remaining.
We got to be smart, though. We got to be smart, man. I don't want to hear none of this late
night. This 73, whoever this lad is, this young whippersnapper out on this left-hand side. Number 73.
Well done there. Hoof it.
Just clears the lines, out for a throw into Newcastle. Oh, is this lad that you were saying? This Ndu, whatever his name is. Whatever.
Oh, that might have been that the guy I couldn't pronounce.
Yeah. Liverpool
We're
now.
We're going to call him 73.
73. Your time is up. And the ball again, not under control from Bradley there. Struggling a little bit, but he manages. Ngoma. That's him. Ngoma. Jesus. 73 will do. Zoboslai held it on a little bit too long there, but manages to get out to Konate. Is it Gravenberch? Sorry. Again, just everybody's just trying to play a channel here.
Be careful.
Good ball over the top for Lewis Hall to get on the end of. He does well against Mo Salah there. Lewis Hall just trying to stand him up. Deep in his own corner here.
He'll poke it.
Lewis Hall. Well done, Lewis Hall. Superb.
Well done.
Hey, Mo Salah, where you been? Mo Salah, where you been? Okay, now. Unreal, mate. This is absolutely unreal. You know what? I cannot fault any of the 10 players that have been left on this field. They have been fantastic this second half. From 2-0 down, it would have been so easy for heads just to have dropped. Yeah, just to have dropped.
We do not roll over.
That's what you call
on the pitch or on the offices.
We are united. Come on.
You're going to have to beat us down or pay the money. But ain't no rolling over here. 2
of our most influential players are off the field as well. Remember that?
Oh, get out of here, man.
As soon as that gets a free kick against him. Again, just Mr. Hooper's not going to have you touch a red shirt. You know that? Kirkes now, who's not done good, I must admit. He's been absolutely spanked every time he's got been anywhere near. Number 73 goes inside to Gravenberch. Again, been quite quiet in the second half. Konate. The Liverpool now trying to pick up the pace a little bit here. Conor Bradley. Bradley now on that inside the Newcastle half. Back to Konate. Back to Bradley. Again, all the space being closed. Well done, Lewis Hall again.
Calm down.
Ball back to Pope, who goes long this time, looking for something to happen. Ball falls to Kirkes, who plays it all the way back to Alisson because Bruno is after you. Alisson plays it out to Kirkes. Bit of space. I mean, Alanga has run his last. He is absolutely knackered, bless him. It's just phenomenal. You know, these guys that have been playing 45 minutes with 10 players, 2 really big players going off. Fantastic effort. Superb. Konate plays it into Bradley. There's a bit of a challenge in the back there, but the referee allows it to play. Chiesa, first touch of the ball for him. It's come through to middle, and it's a goal. Fucking hell. Number 73, can you believe it?
How is he alone in the back? How is he alone there, man?
Hell, I am gutted. I am. I mean, look, I haven't seen a single fucking red in the chat, and now all of a sudden, bang! There you go.
How is he alone there, man?
Fucking plastic. The lot of
it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
what?
That's shocking, man.
All of that work.
All that work, and like I say, they built up really well down the right hand side. They play the
Leaves
ball.
him alone.
Zoboslai does really well here. He dummies it though. He draws Tino towards him because it's 4 against 4 at the back. Tino's wanting out from Alanga, but Alanga just can't run. Alanga's absolutely knackered. And Tino has to go to Zoboslai. Zoboslai does the dummy, which leaves 73 just completely clear with a clear shot at goal. And he puts it away superbly well, to be fair. I can't fault that goal. Really good build-up play from Liverpool down that right-hand side. Zoboslai is absolutely class there. Doesn't really need to be involved, but he does enough just to get Tino out the way for this lad to come and just have a free shot at goal. Gutted for the boys.
Bullshit, man.
Yeah, absolutely gutted for the boys. Chow and Dan Burn are a bit further too forward for me on that. They needed to stay in position, but again, you go back to there's lads on this park that have given absolutely everything. Ungamahoa, and it's
gonna be
high up. What's going on here? There's fight going on.
Burn and Van Dijk going at it
with Dan Burn, yeah. Yeah, Dan Burn's not having anything to do with that. He's like, come on, let's get it back into the fucking box. Let me have some of this. Come on. Come on.
It's fucking over. But
even Popey's up now, look. Come on. We've got that extra body in the box. Come on, Popey. Give it to Lewis Hall on the edge of the box. Just drill it into Lewis Hall. He's got a shot on him. Bruno now with his chance. He's looking towards the penalty spot. It's pushed into the box. Alisson comes for this one. It's headed clear. It's a corner for Newcastle. And we're in the 102nd minute of 11 minutes added. So it should be all over now. It's up to the referee. How much longer does the referee give?
Throw it in
Newcastle 2, Liverpool 3. Come on, Hall. Get it into the mixer, lad. Get it right underneath the mixer. Get somebody to attack this ball. Don't give them a chance. And if they're there, take them out. Just go through them. Let's see what Hooper can do. Is he going to give us some protection? Lewis Hall puts it in towards Alisson. It's headed clear again. It comes out to Elanga, who just drills it down to Bruno. I mean, Elanga just, I don't know. He hasn't got anything left in the tank, and Bruno.
Poor Elanga. Just
yeah, he's got nothing left.
It's criminal.
Yeah, and now Bruno, he's having a go.
Now they're gonna have a fight.
Yeah, they're all having a go because they're just winding him up now. And Bruno's so passionate. That's why I said, it is what it is.
Fuck me, man.
Kinora. Unreal. I feel really sorry for Eddie.
Yeah.
It's gutting to get this far. Mr. Hooper's looked at his watch, and that's it. Oh my God, Rio has won it for Liverpool right at the death. Great game of football, though, mate. I tell you now, it's been an absolute battle. Liverpool now they've been in a match tonight.
I think I actually quite honestly think Liverpool got embarrassed tonight. It wasn't
I would have
enough.
liked to have
we had
seen.
10 minutes.
I would have liked to have seen what the score would have been if we hadn't have run for 45 minutes with 10 men.
Well, and that's the biggest question. That's the biggest question, that we once again let ourselves down. Our player lets ourselves down, and but I think we made a statement tonight as well for the rest of the Premier League that we are no joke. We are no joke. But I mean, it is gut wrenching the way it ends, and I knew it, man. It's the same thing as the other game with Tonali's first year. We let it slip just like that.
Dan Burn just said to fucking Van
Dijk,
Dijk, I'll have you out there, lad. Out there, me and you. Come on.
Yeah.
Alisson's doing his best to try and calm him down. They are so roiled, I'll tell you. And deservedly so as well, because the referee has allowed so much to go from Liverpool, lots and lots to go. And yet, and don't get me wrong, I am not in any shape or form saying what Anthony Gordon did is justified. I don't care what colour shirt you wear. There was no need for what he did in the 45th minute. No need whatsoever. And he should hold his fucking head in shame, because all of these lads that have played out here today have battled so hard to get that tosser a result, and he doesn't fucking deserve one.
Oh boy, my oh my. How do we go from here? Anyways, we're going to do the instant match reaction right now, ladies and gents. So we're going to end this show. Join us on the match reaction right now. You should be redirected. Select the option, go now if it comes up, or else just follow us there. We'll be live right now. Thank you very much indeed, everyone that's came in. We'll see you there right now. Cheers. On you.